Well, look who decided to show up on time. Yeah, let's see what smart-mouthed comments we got about me that I rightfully deserve about not fucking showing up on time. Stubborn Mick says, when the dogs do find her, got time. Well, when the dogs do find her, got time, wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, and to find it. You made me sing plush, you fucking Irish piece of shit. Why don't you go choke on a fucking potato that you had to farm to keep your family from fucking starving, dumbass? No, shout out to my dude Stubborn Mick. I can say that shit. I'm part Irish too, motherfucker. I can trace my damn family lineage. Can you motherfucks? What up, Joey? Yeah. I knew there'd be one. I fucking knew there'd be one. Let's see. Yeah. Well, what do you see? What do you see? What do you hear? What you know good? Shout out to my dude, Joey. What you doing, baby? See you soon, boy. Yeah, I've heard that one before. We'll see. We'll see what we can see. We'll see if we can see the results and the fruits of the happening. There's still time. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the dog, Joey, Mick. How we feeling, boys? Shout out to the whole fucking community, even the motherfuckers that get on my fucking nerves. Shout out to everyone. We are on the eve of a big old fucking pay-per-view. UFC 313 is going down in Las Vegas, Nevada tomorrow. The fighting, dude, the fucking pugilism and fisticuffs and fucking kicking people in the stomach and the face and sometimes the penis. All that shit starts at 6:30 p.m. That's all you got for me? I literally show up. You make some smart-ass comment about me not showing up on time, like I said, that I deserve. But I literally show up. I hit live the fucking... I was watching the countdown, dude. The second it hit 2:15, I hit live, dude. I had my fucking gay-ass loop ready, dude. I fucking let that shit play for the people. Free music that I fucking created. Took me way too long. A fucking high schooler could make that shit in 30 seconds. But I still made it. I do all that shit for you. And that's all you fucking got for me, dude. I heard the constructive criticism and I actually made sure that I fucking showed up on time, dude, for y'all. And that's all you got for me, dude? Come on, man. Come on, Joey, man. I'm about to fucking this. You got an imposter dude that's been pretending to fucking be you. I'm actually, he might actually be you. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that, dude. I'll meet you halfway with that one. All right, boys. Good to see y'all. Disclaimers. Tail at your own risk. If I say anything crazy, it's the opinion of no one but myself, and most of the time I'm joking. Shout out to the Dome in here strong. Tune into the Locker Room Talk podcast. Shout out to the whole pub. Locker Room Talk in here strong. Sign up for the contest. I think Billy won it last week, if I'm not mistaken. That could be a total fucking lie. I think it was Billy, though. In any case, shout out to Billy. Shout out to the whole pub. Locker Room Talk. New episode up on Pub Sports Radio. Every Tuesday at 11, boys. 11 Eastern. But, like I said, UFC 313 is what we're about to see tomorrow. Quick recap. Did pretty good at UFC Vegas 103. Positive results and predictions or picks. Still positive results, creeping towards 65%, which is my ultimate goal. For a fucking loudmouth, dumbass, like, if I can get 65% consistently, I'll be happy with that, dude. Chipping away, boys. Scuba diving, but not too deep. About to be snorkeling here soon. We're about to be on a damn raft. It'll be a Spanish galleon in no time, boys. All right. But yeah, trying to get above water here. One more good event could do it. Should do it. Could do it. Will do it. Fucking will do it this week. But like I says right there, this is the ceremonial weigh-in pregame. I'm pretty sure the ceremonial weigh-ins start at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, that is. I did watch the official weigh-ins. And I got to tell you, boys, I thought for the most part, everyone looked pretty damn good. Even the fighters that didn't look awesome, I've seen worse. Everyone made weight. That's something. So respect to the fighters for all making the weight, even the ones that one fighter needed the hurting curtain, but he still fucking made it. So, yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the UFC 313 fighters for all being professional and making the fucking contracted weight. Yes, you will. You'll see me and I'll see you. He did, yeah, man. Shout out to Billy for winning the contest. It is back. Put your fucking picks in. Yeah, that was sick, dude. And Moiz, I told you. I told you the rat could rat it. No, I thought he won the first 2 rounds. Close fight, but I thought he won. All right. UFC 313 weigh-ins. Those are your results. Like I said, everyone made weight. And for the most part, I thought the fighters looked pretty good. Who looked the best? Honestly, I would say it's between Van, Petrosian, Marshall, Carlos. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's between them. I'd say those were probably the best looking fighters. And fighters that had previously looked like shit on a pretty consistent basis didn't look bad. Chris Gutierrez, man, he has looked rough up on the scale more than a few times. He looked good. Same with Sexy Mexi. Now, Castaneda, that's a catch weight, so obviously he's going to look a little more healthy. Didn't have to cut nearly as much as he fucking usually does. So, yeah, I thought all those fighters looked good. Now, there were a couple that didn't look super great. particularly Ignacio Bahamondes. I'd say he looked the worst out of everybody. Looked pretty sucked. Ruffy was the last fighter to weigh in. He did not look good. And my dude Magomed, this shows you I'm consistent about this. If you put the fucking glasses on, dude, if you do the fucking Corey, I can't think of his last name right now. He's a fucking Canadian singer-songwriter, and he made that fucking song, Sunglasses at Night. It's not even nighttime, dude. You wearing sunglasses inside at whatever the fuck in the morning it is in Vegas when they're weighing in. Nah, dude, I got to put you in the rough. Even one of my favorite fighters on the card, one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, dude, he looked rough. If he didn't look rough, he wouldn't have worn those fucking shades. But he didn't look like terrible or anything. But yeah, you put the shades on, dude. I'm sticking you in the looking rough category. And I bet Ankalaev. So there you go. Now, speaking of bets, those are your weigh-in results. I'm going to leave those up for now. But yeah, like I said, these fighters look kind of rough. Just my 2 cents on that. The rest of them look good. Now, speaking of bets, gentlemen, these are my bets for this card. I need to get into the win column. I've been close the past 2 to 3 contests. You can do it if you just fucking put your mind to it. Put your mind to it, Joey. Stop being a fucking pussy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, man. This is my slate. These are my bets. If you watch the Locker Room Talk podcast on Tuesday, you already know what these are. They haven't changed. It's 4 bets, 4 half-unit bets. I'm risking 2 units on this fucking card. 2 units. 2 units, exactly. These are the bets that I made in the order that I fucking made them. Anybody that's familiar with me in this channel, this first one shouldn't come as any kind of fucking shock. He's my favorite fighter in the UFC, favorite active fighter, has been for about at least bare minimum like 6 years, probably more. In fact, I can tell you exactly when. I can tell you exactly fucking when. Because I did not like this dude. I saw this dude fight before he got to the UFC and did not fucking like him. I thought he was a fucking asshole. Thought he fought like an asshole. And I was like, dude, this dude is so fucking lucky. He's going to get his fucking ass. And then he got to the UFC, and I was like, this dude has such a fucking crazy and awesome fighting style. I love it. I became a fan of this fighter who's now my favorite active fighter and has been, and it is now. It happened on July 7th, 2017. Talking about Justin Gaethje. I could have waited on this. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know the line. The line was going to totally flip, so I was a dumbass. And yeah, so I'm hoping I'm getting reverse CLV here. I think it still is the case. I bet him way earlier in the week. Yep, give me the highlight, dude. My favorite fighter, dog money. Could be a sucker's bet. Could be just the value trap to end all value traps. But yeah, ride or die with a half unit, fucking dumbass. But nah, that's another thing. Like, yes, a couple of my favorite fighters are fighting on this card. I'm betting them, but because of that, I'm not going too heavy. Still gonna bet them, but not getting too crazy. And yeah, I could have waited and got plus 120 or plus 125 or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, give me the highlight. It still just feels like another close fight. Could go either way. First fight was close. Could have gone either way. I thought Gaethje won it based on damage, but it's close. Think this one's going to be close too. Think there's reasons to favor either fighter and to kind of be skeptical about the other one, but we'll see. I thought they both looked pretty good on the scales. So we will see what happens. God. Fucking bot Moiz spanning the chat with Joey Love. Joey converted to Islam and Moiz just fucking can't get enough of it. What up, Action Jackson? Yeah, dude, let's fucking go, man. UFC 313. I'm fucking pumped, man. Good to see you and everybody else. Moiz still spamming Joey. I know it. I know it, brother. Yeah, that's why I put that disclaimer out there. Tail at your own risk. You're talking to a certified fucking Gaethje stan, and I'll ride or die with my dude, and I'll bet him when he's an underdog. But yeah, buyer beware. But Fiziev, we'll talk about it a little more. But Fiziev coming off another fucking surgery, and he's looking like he fucking been doing some heavy sparring. Eyes bruised up already. Looks like it don't take a whole lot from Justin to fucking bust that face up again. So we'll see what happens. We'll see the result and the fruits of the happening. But that's the first bet I made. Let's press forward. This is the second bet. Again, this is a fight I really feel could go either way, and give me the fucking dog here. It just feels like another close one. Give me the damn fire marshal, dude. Give me the fire marshal. I know he gets hit a lot. He could get knocked out. I just don't think Marion Santos is all that people are trying to crack him up to be, and I don't think knocking out Con Offley. That ain't just exactly blowing my fucking skirt up, dude. So yeah, give me the Marshall here. I think he's the better grappler. I think he can implement that. I think he can. I think there's some parity on the feet with Marshall. He hits hard. He's tough and he hits hard. So yeah, give me Francis here. That line is just crazy, and I see a lot of people saying that, but they just ain't betting it. They're like, oh yeah, it's why, but I think Santos wins. So heard a lot of that last week too. Heard a lot of that with Nazrat and Ribovic. Oh, I think it's gonna be close. Could go the way, baby. Ribovic, terp to turtly terp. So yeah, I'm gonna turtly terp my way to fucking Francis Marshall winning this fight. So let's fucking go. That's my second bet. This is the parlay. Like I said, tune into the Locker Room Talk podcast every Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports fucking radio. What we've been doing lately, gentlemen, is making two pieces. There's no core anymore. We're not tying each other to each other's. We did that before, man. We did that for a while. We all tied flags on the core, and it was feast or famine, dude. It was boom or bust. When it boomed, dude, we'd sweep 6 fucking parlays, clean up. We look like fucking geniuses. Everyone's fucking on our nuts. But then when it's bust, when it fucking doesn't go that well, it's a reverse sweep. It's fucking, we just lose our ass and look stupid. So what we've decided to do is just make it 2 pieces. Everybody drop a 2-piece. People can add legs to it if they want. If they like it, cool. If not, keep on pushing. But here we go. Here's my 2-piece. I didn't think too much about it. That has been my mantra for betting. And it works for me more often than it doesn't. And like I said, this one, though, is a little different. This is one of my favorite fighters. I parlayed him. But I like the odds, and I think he's going to fucking win. So here goes nothing. Curtis Blades and Magomed Ankalaev is my parlay, my 2-piece, plus 157. Yeah, I think Curtis Blades is going to thoroughly fucking fraud check Rizvan Kuniev, that fucking drug cheat. And yeah, I think Ankalaev, I think it's going to be and new. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as the stream goes on. But yeah, give me the way better heavyweight fighter and the new light heavyweight champion for plus money. Let's fucking go. Now, this one that I also gave out on the Locker Room Talk podcast. This is kind of where I planted my flag, dude. This is kind of what I've been adamant about that I think is going to happen. And to be fair, I've heard a few people say that this is a possibility. And I just think it is. And I think this is what's going to happen. I mean, that don't mean it's going to happen. I'm wrong a lot. But, dude, I think Magomed's going to clip him. I think he's going to knock him out on the feet or hurt him on the feet, take him down, smash him. He could just take him down over the rounds and then just pack him out in the 4th or 5th. It could totally go the other way. I'm a Magomed Ankalaev stan. He's my favorite light heavyweight. Has been. This is another dude. I can tell you exactly when it started. I can tell you exactly when I started beating the war drum for Ankalaev. Give you the exact date. Now, unlike Gaethje, I had not seen this dude's previous fights. Did not see his fucking WFCA fights or Oplot Challenge, Tesla fighting. I didn't see none of that shit. This is when it started. It didn't even start his first couple fights. It started when he front kicked Dalcha. And that was November 9th, 2019. I was like, holy shit. Because before it was like, oh, he lost to Paul Craig, dude. And I was so low on Paul Craig at that point because I'd seen him get knocked out by, dude, like fucking Paul Craig beat you? Like, nah, you ain't shit. Still just a really sketchy fight and just a sketchy ass loss. But that's still like losing your UFC debut to Paul Craig is better than losing your fucking pro debut to that nameless jobber that fucking submitted Poatan. I digress. It was when he front kicked Dalcha and knocked him out. So that was November 9th, 2019. So I have been standing Ankalaev and proclaiming him the future light heavyweight champion for going on 6 years. So I'm not a fucking Johnny come lately. This could totally go the other way, but just know about the bias. But I truly think that people are sleeping on Ankalaev. People are like, there's no chance. He has no chance on the feet. Bull fucking shit. I'm going to save some of the smoke for the panel, but nah, man. And new. Let's fucking go. So, yeah, I think that could happen TKO with GMP. I think that could happen on the feet. Alex Pereira is not the most durable dude. He got hurt a lot in kickboxing. Even fights that he won. Adesanya almost knocked him out twice in kickboxing. Did knock him out in mixed martial arts. He gets cracked a lot, dude, in a lot of fights. And Ankalaev is not pillow-fisted, but we'll talk about it. Those are my bets. One more time. I gave these out on the Locker Room Talk podcast. It is 4 half-unit bets. A couple of them are super biased. This one I actually just think is could end up being a really fucking good bet. I just think there's value on Marshall. I think people are totally overlooking him and I think they're overrating Marion Santos a little bit, but we'll see what happens there. I can see it going the other way. It just feels like a 50-50. Ankalaev Pereira is a 50-50. Pereira could hit him with the left hook. I just, yeah, whatever. He ain't Jerry and fucking these other fucking chinny dudes that Pereira been fighting. Khalil Roundtree. Motherfucker got a bullet. Man, I'm going to save it. Now, if this hits, dude, you're going to see me flip the fuck out on camera. Now, that's my slate. We're under half an hour, which is when I like to drop the links usually. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Good to see you, boys. 6 people in the building. Please smash the like button. There better be 6 fucking likes when I look at that shit. I'll shut this whole motherfucker down, dude. Bet I fucking won't. No, actually, I won't. You called my bluff. You called my fucking bluff. Just a little pussy ass bitch. I'm gonna keep this stream up until I get 10 fucking likes. 10 fucking live viewers, 10 likes. Whatever, dude. Fuck y'all. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see how much money he has too. I want to know the exact dollar amount so I can track it, because whether you think I have been or not, dumbass, I have been tracking your fucking picks and bets, and you are not going to like the fucking results. So let's see. Well, yeah, he's healing his mind, wiseacre. He's healing his mind and his spirit, and he's recharging his fucking heart. And he's going to fuck Fiziev up, dude, like he did the fucking first time. I know, dude. Then why take the fight, dumbass? No, in all seriousness, I like Fiziev. I think he's a character. He's a great fighter. He seems like a really fucking good dude. The interactions between him and Gaethje have been very respectful. All the behind the scenes shit, like he's been very respectful to women. It's vice versa. I fuck with Fiziev. I like Fiziev. I respect the shit out of Pereira. I don't really like Pereira. Like, I like him sometimes, but then sometimes he's just too fucking like cocky and arrogant. And like, yeah, he has the clout to be, and I respect it. I do. But dude, do that shit. Think Magomed is something sweet standing up. You got another thing coming, partner. But no, I do respect Pereira. He's a motherfucker. He could do the fool again on my dude Uncle Live, but I don't think it's going down like that. Do it then, pussy. No, I'm just playing. Sup, dumbass? What are you doing, Zach? Side, dude, I don't fucking care. Nah, dude, what are you doing? I think if you like Francis Marshall, the over starts rolling. Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do, right? Wait, see if it goes over. Ultra champion probably get a better line on Marshall. We'll see. I don't think he's going to really, unless it gets hairy on the feet, and it could. But dude, I'm gonna talk about it some more when we get to it. Yeah, he definitely broke the fast. We'll talk about that some more. I'm gonna have a true blue Muslim come on this channel, and I'm gonna pick his brain a little bit on it and ask him what he thinks. But yeah, to by Magomed's own admission, he's broken the fast of Ramadan to eat, I'm sure, and to hydrate when he felt dehydrated for like. I get it. But you know what, boys? We're about half an hour in. I'm gonna drop the links. I gave out my slate, told you what I thought about the weigh-ins. I'm gonna see what these boys thought about the weigh-ins, see what they think about the fights, and we'll get this fucking thing kicked off properly, dude. We'll get this fucking jank rolling, man. Yeah, I can see that, dumbass. Side, you ain't fucking bothering me. Do you think you're gonna fucking rattle me, Zach? You fucking nincompoop, dude. Make me some fucking tea, dumbass. Bahamundes bet incoming from who? You? Jackie boy. What are you doing, Jack? What are you fucking doing, Jack? I hope it's something tight. It probably is. Probably something chill. I hope you've been smoking weed about it. If you haven't, that sucks. But if it's for a good reason, I understand. It's good to see you, though, buddy. How are you? I'll stop the world. Well, I won't stop the world. I'll stop the chat and melt with you, Jack. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, dumbass? Yeah, Jackie boy. You see, Jack, you see what you just showing up in the chat does? How everyone just lights up, dude. How you just light up a room. Now you see there? And the general just showed up. That's a damn party now, boys. Chat. Yes. Shout out and salute to the one and only Jackie boy. Still, if you fucking look it up, still top 3 bet MMA tips. Jackie boy. Well, since it's a party and since I do fucking smoke weed, why don't I take a big old bong hit and drop these fucking links? And then take this bong and smash it over Zach's fucking head. Yeah, only just that every fucking greaseball on earth worships at the feet of, dude. The fucking handicapper directory that everyone in the community just fucking drops to their knees for. Old Jackie boy is still in the top 3 of that motherfucker, dude. Yeah, me and Jack have known each other for a few years, dude. It's not really that big of a deal, but you know, it's the truth. Nah, it's really good to see. In all seriousness, Jack, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, buddy. And yeah, it's a fucking party for real. Yeah. Okay. For you. Yeah, good for you. Maybe for me, no good. Maybe okay for you, man. Okay, good. Man, Moi's just showering Joey and Jack with love, dude. You don't fucking love Jack more than me, Moiz. I don't give a fuck how many of those Jack black heart things you fucking put. You do not love Jack. Piece of shit. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Sometimes you got to go on a fucking, a vision quest. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's what you're doing, but it's good to see you, man, for real. Yeah. No love for me? No fucking 2 cents? Oh, my God, dude. Friends like these, huh, Gary? That's all right, though. Even when you don't love me, I still love you. Because that's what a real best friend does. Psych, Moiz, dude, you're not my fucking best friend, you fucking dumbass. I do consider you a friend, though. All right, friendo. All right, friend Moiz. How about the link? How about you getting the link before anybody? What do you think about that? Actions, not words, dude. I'm not even gonna talk about it, dude. I'm gonna fucking be about it. I'm gonna copy this fucking link. Even Jackie Boy is in the chat, and I'm gonna give you the link before him. As a matter of protocol and respect, that you better never fucking forget. Here you fucking go. Boom. I'll wait for Moiz. The red carpet is rolled out, sir. I prostrate myself before you and await your No, that's not the right word. I await your fucking glorious arrival. As does everyone. Are you trying to get me fucking defunded, dude? Yep. Now, while I put the stream on hold for Moiz, I think I'll smoke some more weed. I think I'll headbutt Zach for the umpteenth time. And yeah, I'm excited for this card, though, man. I am. It's got the big pay-per-view, that big fight feel, the big fight week feel. It's say the first pay-per-view. I mean, what was that other one? I feel like there was one other good pay-per-view so far, but I feel like this one on paper has got me the most excited. obviously it's a bias thing too. Justin Magomed, two of my favorites right now. So yeah, I'm nervous for it. I am anxious, excited, angry, very angry at Zach. I will lash out violently, especially if I'm in a close proximity to him. I'm just kidding, Zach. I wouldn't hurt a hair on your gay little fucking head. I know, dude. Well, you've always had an affinity for hot takes, Jack, and I think that's probably why that's the sole reason we're friends, actually. Because you really just pull out all the stops. Pereira, god damn it. Party's over, boys. General's on Pereira. God damn it. All right, here he is. Yeah, I hope you're fucking happy. Put this whole damn thing on hold for you. All right, in all seriousness, man, my co-host, you might love him, you might hate him, but he's going to be here every time. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my white fucking arky ass. How about that shit? Moiz fucking Adia.
Hello. We are back. Finally, we are back.
Howdy.
Howdy. How are you doing?
I'm better now. How are you?
Hot dog. Yeah, good.
Uh-oh.
Hot dog.
Chamadan.
Hamawan.
Ramadan.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean, dude?
I don't know. I mean, Chama. What's his name again?
Yeah. I got that part. I don't. It's the rest. It's the middle word, really. That I'm.
I don't know what the. It rhymed. So
nice, dude. I like that style. I like that style, Moiz, dude. I like a silly little rhyme.
No, Zach, you didn't make me famous. I made you famous.
Zach, dude, everybody knows Moiz fucking made you. If anybody made anybody, no one really made anyone, but in this hypothetical, like, fantasy world, Moiz definitely made your fucking dumbass.
Nobody sent Zach the clip. He doesn't even know.
Zach, do you know what Moiz is talking about? It's going to be super embarrassing for you if you don't, and everyone's going to laugh at you right now, dumbass. So I hope you know what he's talking about, but you probably don't. Yeah, no, this is rude. You should, Moiz. It is rude, in fact, to talk about inside jokes, especially if it's the butt of an inside joke and they're unaware of it. That's rude. And although I do find it humorous, and I have been dunking on fucking Zach's dumbass head since this started, it's rude. So,
yeah, let's keep it a secret. Yeah.
Okay. But nah, man, in all seriousness, dude, it's good to have you. How is life? How are you feeling about this card? Letter grade and all that shit.
A solid B, I think. Yep. A solid B. So, is it worth the $80? Yes, I think so.
I think you're worth the $80. In fact, I'll pay more.
Thank you. Oh, great. Great. We got some Eurotrash MMA tomorrow, so about the pay-per-view for the Octagon 69. Or is it 68? One of those. So,
God, yeah.
Cage Warriors. Cage Warriors, yeah. Cage Warriors rules, yeah.
God, all right, awesome. No, what fight? What's really got you fucking amped up for those? Any fights in particular?
It's in Rome, so it's basically Italy versus everybody. So mostly Italy versus UK fighters and Greek fighters and Brazilian fighters and mispriced betting lines and the good
rhinos and shit.
good stuff.
Nice. Well, I hope you make a lot of money on that. I can't get your greasy little fucking Euro trash cards on my fucking domestic books, or I'd take your bets. But nah, man. In all seriousness, best of luck to you.
But it's more fun. Did you see last night's LFA main event?
I did
Hilarious.
Not. Tell me.
Hilarious.
What was hilarious about it?
It was Rock'em, Buck'em, Suck'em, Dada 5000 versus Kimbo. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Rock'em, sock'em, knock'em,
Rock'em, Suck'em. I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, two retards fighting. I love it. It was amazing.
Dude, that's always a good time. All right. Well, I don't make anybody else feel left out. I'll drop these links here. But please continue.
We want Joey. President Joey.
El Presidente, dude.
Yeah.
I'll veto that shit real quick. I'll check some balances your ass right now. I think I'm gonna have that without a fucking fight.
Check the balance.
You got another thing coming. Is that me? Is that what I fucking sound like to you, Moiz?
We want Joey. We want Joey. We want Joey.
Be a fucking child and mock everything I say, dude. You don't fucking know what I'm gonna sound like next, dude. You don't know what silly little fucking voice I'm gonna use next, Moiz.
I will make him remember me. I will make him remember our encounter.
We don't need any rememberings of encounters talk. I'll need that kind of fucking trouble. All right. The Dome. There you go. The Mental Estate Company. There you go. Link dropping. Spraying the block with links. And jizz. I'm just playing, dude. All right. Last one. Last link. There you go.
Got time to wait for tomorrow.
That's not it, dude. That is the most played out, like not even close to the best song. That album is a no skipper, but that is Plush is like I have it in like the bottom half of it, even though it's a great song.
It's okay.
Well, look who decided to show.
Hello. It's Aaron. Hello, everybody. Shalom. Shalom, chat. I'm Joey. And
that is the fucking reason that you decided to join this link after telling me you would fucking join the link last time and not fuck. No, man. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, it's good to be back. The rumors of my demise are falsely over-exaggerated.
Good.
Yeah.
I always knew that was bullshit.
Yep. Very excited about this card, I guess. As excited as I can get at 2025 MMA.
Hey, I'll take that from an Aaron the Dog dude that has just been like, fuck UFC in the fucking spot. I'll take that.
That's about as good as we're going to get at this point.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see the main event last night, Aaron?
Oh, I did. Oh, my God.
Woo!
The reports of the demise of the LFA have been also very over-exaggerated. It is really hard. As much as it's hard to see the UFC take this tumble, it's continued to take these last 3 years. Seeing the tumble that the LFA has taken because of Dana White's Chicken Tender series is even worse.
Chicken tenders. Well, speaking of tendies, what up, Mick? How are you, man?
Well, when the dogs do find her.
Yeah,
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm better now that you've joined the panel.
Dogs will find her.
You like that fucking 90s fucking alternative rock voice? that fucking
I love that. That's funny.
Eddie Vedder, the Scott Weiland Eddie Vedder voice.
Scott Weiland was a Notre Dame fan before he came to his demise. unfortunately. But, yeah.
Yeah, he went out sad, man. But he was.
Yeah, no wonder he tried to kill himself because he's not some faggot Smarty fan. All right. Anyways,
Big Ten
what's going on, Aaron?
Dude, he fucking made fun of your school in front of everybody. Dumbass.
Hey,
hit him back, dude. Hit him back, Rufio. God.
I mean, we're big
Rufio.
champs. I need to hit him back.
Yeah, bitch.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Dumbass.
dude. Oh yeah, we're talking about basketball. Dude, Notre Dame basketball is ass so bad.
Where's
oh my
Luke
god.
Herringoni?
Yeah, probably picking potatoes up in fucking Boston or some other bullshit. I don't know.
He's definitely
That is. Has to be.
Well,
What a fat
as
fuck.
much as I love this banter between you two Brajas, let me welcome the guy that thought I was going to be late. Who's late now, dumbass? No, I'm just playing. What up, Joey? How are you, man?
That is President Joey to you, sir.
You will speak no such way to me. So let's rewind that and then try again. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, TT. How are you,
in all
sir?
seriousness, man, it is good to see you. Thanks for joining. And how are you? How are you feeling about this card?
I'm doing just right and dandy. As a card, is it worth the 80? I'd probably say so. I think there's gonna be some good action fights. I'll give this right now about a B plus. I think depending on how the flow of the fights, it could work its way up to like an A minus, but I'll say about a B plus.
Slow down, everybody.
Hey,
down.
I'm Joey. You get it right.
Nah, speed up. He actually is Joey. So
I'm actually Joey.
I know
You're Aaron the puppy.
you think you are,
Aaron
but
the
you're not,
puppy.
dumbass. So
That's Labyrinth Ears name for me. You can't say that.
I will
Only
say what I
Labyrinth Ears.
please.
we don't need monsters or encounters or any kind of
Do something about it.
any kind of we don't need that kind of trouble. Now, UFC 313. We got a damn panel, boys. Everybody smash the like button. Shout out to the 7 people in the chat. So yeah, let's run through the card. I do have the banners ready. I do have the right banner, the right ticker going across the bottom. So yeah, let's just launch right into this motherfucker. This was now I've seen a couple like different first fight of the nights. I'm assuming it's Gutierrez Castaneda, or
Nope.
is it Santos and Ozzy Diaz?
Santos Diaz.
Okay. Because I saw one was different on Google and Tapology. So we will go with Santos and Ozzy Diaz since Joe and Aaron want to fucking do it. So no, that's cool. I'll take you Braj's word for it. Now Santos and Ozzy Diaz. We will go in order. We'll go around the horn to start things off nice and easy, and then we will fantasy draft snake backwards. Jordan Santos, or whatever the fuck his 19 Brazilian names are that they decide to change every fucking year or so. Yeah, Santos or Dos Santos or whatever the fuck Dos. I think he wins, but dude, there's no way I could get involved in this fight. It's Ozzy Diaz or pass, and I will pass this like a motherfucker to my co-host Moiz Audio. What do you think about this opener?
Yeah, I think Ozzy Diaz is going to knock this Brazilian bum back to Brazil.
Holy shit!
Fuck this Brazilian. I mean, y'all thinking about that Dana White contender series fight with Will Curry? Listen, man. Whenever Will Curry's game plan doesn't work, he just gives up. He used to go berserk when his game plan didn't work. Then he got TKO'd by Christian Lee Duncan. But after that, he just gives up. So and survives. And Ozzy Diaz, he'll be the pressure fighter. He'll be the one who will be pressuring this Brazilian guy, to the fence and knock his ass out round 2. So let's go USA. And if you don't support the USA, you are traitors.
Holy shit! Strong words from a fucking Viking. That's whatever. Aaron the doggy dog. What do you think about this first fight?
Well, I heard that you're on Francis Marshall. My big dog of the early part of the card is Ozzy Diaz as well. I do think he knocks him out. The level of competition between these two is not even close.
Your face isn't close, but go ahead.
Jordan Santos lost to now 17-15 Christian Torres. one does not just lose to Christian Torres, and by decision at that.
Yeah, Christian Torres' ass.
Like you don't like he didn't just get like luckily clipped and went out. He lost a decision to Christian Torres. You don't just lose to Christian Torres and then fight 3 Brazilian garbage cans. I mean, Ozzy Diaz, the thing I'm worried about is the weight cut here. Obviously, how he can take a shot at this point. He took a big knockout as well. I don't really know how good Zhang is at the end of the day, but Zhang is about 20 times better than DeJordan Santos. I just
don't pronounce the D. You know the D is silent. And you're doing that on purpose. But go ahead.
I'm sorry. Subscribe to my Patreon. But yeah, Ozzy Diaz, I think, just has the way better, crisper hands. And he's beat a much better level of competition. At this point, it's now or never for him, though, because he's 34. He loses this. He's not having another fight, period. So, yeah, give me Ozzy Diaz. Oswald Diaz.
Oh, shit. We got it's 1 and 2 for the favorite here.
Can I add something, 2 cents, please?
Of course. Sure.
Yeah, if you look at the knockout he suffered versus Joe Pyfer, right? In round 1, he got dominated. But by round 2, he was the one who was pressuring Joe Pyfer. And Joe Pyfer was struggling. So what did Joe Pyfer do? He just played the counter striker. So when Ozzy Diaz lunged in, he just landed the perfect counter. That's what happened. It's something he can learn from. Don't rush it. Don't overextend yourself. So yeah, Ozzy Diaz is going to shock the world.
Interesting. What do you think about the Mickey? What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I mean, not to go echo chamber, but I agree with a lot of the sentiments that have been raised. Number one, if you're looking at Jordan Santos, my biggest thing is there is something there with this Will Curry win. A lot of these guys from Cage Warriors England that come over for whatever reason into the Dana White's Contender Series, they have not been performing well. Look at Harwick. You look at Will Curry. I maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this guy just absolutely takes him down flatlines or whatever. Diaz, watching back that and then seeing the level of competition that Aaron alluded to, I took a little flyer, we'll call it a couch warrior wager, enough to make 1 unit on Ozzy Diaz round 1 KO plus 1,000. It's more of just a line thing. I understand that there's a world where he just looks like shit, performs like shit, doesn't go well. I just think that value is there when I took it, and I'm not seeing that there now. I think it's down to like plus 750 on both books. So, yeah, give me Ozzy Diaz to start the card off with the dog.
Holy shit. We got 1 and 3 for the dog. Will it be 1 and 4? Joey DFS.
Tuesday, I did pick Diaz. But if you go back to the Santos fight with Curry, he was a 3-1 dog. He out-volumed him. He even got Curry down once. And if you look at some of these dogs coming off Contender and then they make their debut, they tend to don't have the most success. But I think the way they made this matchup is because a lot of questions were on Santos. I know Dana liked him. The other 2 guys, the matchmakers, were shaking their head on Santos from what I heard after the contract signing. And they're going to really figure out what – I think both guys suck. I'll just make it clear. Both guys suck. I'll make that crystal clear. Both guys suck.
I agree with that.
If there is a knockout early, it could be Diaz. He does have six round 1 finishes, 4 by KO, 2 by sub. He fought the better comp. But I'm just slightly leaning Santos because I know Santos does throw way more volume. He does mix in with his, his long jab and his kicks. It could be a round 1 Diaz. It's not a bad sprinkle if you're leaning that way. Because I do think they both suck. But I think the later the fight goes, I think Santos might just try and find volume combinations. And I'm actually leaning Santos more of a decision.
Santos decision. What's the odds on that?
Guys fucking trash. And let's say Diaz does lose. Yeah, he'd be 0-2 in the UFC. Don't be shocked if he gets kept around for another upcoming prospect to be like, okay, prospect, get yourself a free win. We're going to build you up slow. That's what I think what Diaz is. He's a prospect builder. okay, this guy's a can. He'll fight anybody at 85, 205.
Just
Short
go
notice.
out there and get fucking whacked
Can I
real
just,
quick.
can I just say something real quick? I don't think Ozzy Diaz is as bad as like.
No, but like
He's like he really isn't. Like I think he's a 34-year-old middleweight, so that's not all that great.
That's not all that bad for middleweight. Like we've seen
middleweight
go up to 40.
He's late to middleweight. I think he's been at 205, and I mean honestly, like I'm not a big weigh-in guy. Don't call me Clint, but please don't call me Clint.
Jesus Christ!
You are Clint. You fucking.
I said don't. I said don't.
You are a spitting fucking image.
No.
Has Ozzy Diaz ever seen a third round? Just a question.
He's never been to decision. He never.
He has glasses. You have glasses. You're Clint.
That's what he does. No, he's never seen the third round.
But I don't know why I think like maybe it's like a Santos round 3 type of bullshit volume. The ref's like, okay, whatever. Or Santos decision, but like
I'll just interesting. I'll say this, and then you can finish up, Mick. I would take Chuck Campbell over Jordan Santos.
Wow, that's
Chuck
strong.
Campbell
that
was
strong.
landing until he got flatlined.
Yeah,
wow.
I would take Chuck Campbell over Jordan Santos. This is as much a fade on Santos as it is a slight buy on Ozzy.
If I do anything, I make this Pringle fight goes to decision.
We have spent entirely too much time talking about this
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this. He's never seen a third round, and I've seen the under 2.5 at -130 out there. That's all I'm going to say.
Right on. Joey, Gutierrez, and Castaneda, the last fight on the card, the cobbled together, what is it now? Like basically a
it's like a
featherweight fight?
I think it's like 140 catch weight.
140, 145.
Let's get through this real quick.
Good. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll get
for
through
the love of God.
It's nice and easy. Gutierrez is actually my first leg of my parlay. The second leg you'll see later on. He was prepared for this fight. I believe he was supposed to fight Matsumoto, and now he's going against a guy who was supposed to fight last week against an old fart. And I'm going with Gutierrez. I think he's the more technical kickboxer. I think he's going to eat up that lead leg with Castaneda, and I think it's probably going to be Gutierrez by decision.
All right. Mickey, can you do quicker than that?
Yes. So, different weight class, both short notice opponents, different changes on both sides with that. And I would say that this is going to be a close fight. Don't bet either side. I'm not going to pick either side. Fight goes to distance and by split decision plus 350.
Love it. Doggy dog.
Remember when Tony Ferguson was all drunk on Tough and he's like, "Where's your kid?"
Yeah, I thought he was going to get jumped for that.
That's what I'm saying to Chris Gutierrez. Give me the better father. I don't know if Castaneda has any kids, but he's a better father. So better father, better fighter. Castaneda, why not? Who gives a fuck?
That is a hell of a theory there. We've had some wild theories on a channel that has had some wild theories. That one's up there.
The better father theory probably works in reverse, so it's probably Gutierrez.
I love it. Moiz Audio, what do you think about this one?
Yeah. Oh, Joey.
You're gonna piss me off already, aren't you?
Oh, Joey.
Take my fucking line now.
Oh, Joey.
This little hobbit is gonna piss me off.
Will you remember me, Joey?
Not if you piss me off.
Castaneda. He can fight from Southpaw, right? So, how is that going to fit into Gutierrez leg kicks if the leg isn't there?
Gutierrez can also switch stances and fuck his leg up.
No, he mostly does from the orthodox to orthodox. So, and he. What it boils down to is Castaneda can land more head strikes, which the judge favors, and he can mix in the takedowns. So the more complete fighter here is Castaneda. He is a sexy Mexi Dexy. I love it. Sexy Mexican made, love it. So
yep, he has a pedo stash. I understand.
So he did not use his leg kicks that well against Kwong Lee, which kind of is why I'm on the fence here.
Yeah, so give me Castaneda, most likely by decision. Best bet is by split decision because I I do believe Gutierrez will win round 1, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he usually wins like round 1. Round 2 is always close, and round 3 is a coin flip.
So by round 3, Castaneda will be able to cut the cage more efficiently.
Again, we spent entirely too long on this. Okay, so you're on Castaneda. Gutierrez
Castaneda.
decision. I think Castaneda is a jobber. So that's my thing. I got a little theory called John Castaneda is a jobber theory, and that's what I'm using to cap that one. So yeah, Chris Gutierrez by decision. He'll run around an electric slide. Now, let's get into a real fucking fight. I'm gonna go first on this one. Santos and Marshall. I'm gonna make it quick though. I already gave my take. Feels like a 50-50. They're both young, talented prospects. Give me Francis Marshall. I think he's the better grappler. I do think Santos is probably the better striker. But now, what's happening? What's going on?
I don't know.
I keep hearing something in the background. But there we go. That'll do it. No, I think it's close fight, 50-50. Give me the fucking dog though, man. It should be way closer to a pick'em line. Give me Francis Fire Marshall. Moiz audio. Talk to me.
I'd say pass because it's mainly a striker versus grappler, and if it goes 15 minutes, it's a split decision. So I will pass here.
Right on, love it. It's a dog-eat-dog world. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't like either one of these guys. I know that's not a real hot take. Or I guess some people are saying they really like Santos. But yeah, God. Oh, Santos split decision. No further comments, Your Honor.
I can totally see that. Matlock, what do you think? Andy Griffith, what do you think? You're muted if you're talking.
You're out of touch.
You're out of touch.
Out of touch Friday.
When you're not
I'm sorry,
around.
I just took my son up. We just got here. Okay,
It's all good.
Yeah, my my son. I don't know if. Yeah, I'm not gonna get involved in this. This is silly. I think my problem is I think Santos is gonna win, but at the same time, it's like I don't trust these guys that come off of tough or whatever. Like, nah, fuck this. Give me pass, but I'll take Fire Marshall retard.
Let's fucking go. Joey DFS.
So I'll give people this about the Offley fight. That was the most tailor-made match for him. He went against a little midget dwarf who couldn't wrestle and didn't even attempt to wrestle. But if you actually go back, kick Offley out the picture, go back to Santos's 3 fights on Tough, he does not look like no minus fucking 300, minus 350 for this fight. If you're going off that. He went to a split decision his first fight against a wrestler who only wrestled and took him down with ankle picks and just with hips. All I know is Marshall, he originally trained at a good gym at Pellegrino MMA in New Jersey. Good grappling, wrestling gym. Then he transferred himself to American Top Team in Florida, which he's getting looks from Dawson.
He looks jacked too, man. He's on that fucking ATT juice too. And
if you're telling me this is the type of match we're getting where Santos is gonna, don't get me wrong, Santos could win an outside striking match if Marshall can't get in. That's always a possibility. But from what I've seen when against that first fight on Ultimate Fighter, and then before he got onto Ultimate Fighter versus Dan Argueta, he got ragdolled on takedowns versus Dan Argueta. Marshall is a collegiate wrestler also from college who also has sneaky BJJ. And he's aggressive. He's not scared to get into the pocket. I'm not saying do it the whole 15 minutes, but he's not scared to strike, to change levels for a single, for a trip, for an. And guess what, TC?
I agree.
I told you that I was tempted to bet him. I bet him plus 240. Go Marshall.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, I just think Marshall's a better striker than people give him credit for. And I think Santos is sloppier. Like, people are talking about this dude as the cleanest, best, most deadly striker. It's like, yeah, he hits hard and, like, he's got good combos. He's kind of sloppy, though, man. And Marshall dog fights. This is a good fight, man. I like this fight a lot. I think it's going to be a potential fight of the night.
Honestly, on some real shit, he actually trains with this guy also. So he actually reminds me of a 145 Nicholas Mata.
I like that though, General. Man, the General is like against me on all these fucking picks, dude. It's like it's making me nervous as fuck. But because Alex has good picks, man. Alex is he's a fucking elite.
He is the chalk king. Because he doesn't just bet chalk; it always comes through for him, and I have no idea.
Alex is a good seasoned gambler and a fucking good MMA predictor, and I've seen it myself for years. I can personally vouch for that. So
yeah, he ain't just doing chalk. It's crazy. It really is crazy.
Yep. So yeah, good shit, boys. Now I've heard some not really hot takes, but everyone seems to kind of be going one way on this one. Can I just ask the panel, is anybody giving Morono a chance in this one, or is Leal just gonna fucking spark him?
If he actually wrestles.
Next question.
Next question.
What do you fucking think, bitch?
Oh my god, he's still got it, boys.
Actually.
Yeah, I won't even hear a counter argument. Honestly,
I'm not hearing one myself. You're
right.
The
only thing I can think of is that if Leal is gas is that bad early, that's the only way I can see this going his way. No. That's the only way.
No, yeah,
but that would be it. That would be it.
As most of you know, Carlos Leal. If you don't know, Carlos Leal is my favorite fighter in the UFC. He was my favorite fighter in MMA before he made it to UFC. He's on a one-fight UFC win streak coming into this. Fantastic that he didn't get absolutely robbed blind. Oh wait, he did. That's right.
Oh, he did terribly.
Yeah, that was the last breakdown on Aaron the Dog's channel. So that's what broke me. That decision to Rinnerat. But honestly, like Alex Morono looks like he has a disease. Like he looks sick, and it's not. I'm worried about how much longer he has in the game before he just becomes a permanent Fury FC commentator. Yeah, Leal, I hope to God doesn't let this get to a decision, though. Please don't, especially if Morono has a little success with the grappling later and can eat some minutes and ride his back or some bullshit.
I like it. Matlock.
Yeah, I can't. Good. I'll tell you what, unless he completely gasses out early, this is Leal all day. Look, man, how am I going to back a guy whose name is the Great White? There's no Hitler fucking theory there. That's just bad. So yeah, Leal's the pick.
No, I always got to push it to the limit. I love it. I mean, Aaron said it. But oh my God, you might never grow up. Yeah, I don't do it. Don't do
me and Zach agreeing. Me and Zach are buddies.
I know you're best friends, dude. It kind of pisses me off, honestly. There, I said it. When you say the quiet part out loud. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Whatever, dude. I'm not ashamed.
Y'all need to get this. Let's have an intervention here. Come on, everybody.
Fuck off. Nice. Fuck off.
Well, I tried.
I love it though. That seems to be the consensus. So unless anybody,
I'll make my prediction real quick. Thank you. Fight doesn't go to decision. Minus 180. If you really think Morono somehow stays in it, if you want to get off some juice, okay, minus 180. Fight doesn't go to decision. Okay. But I'm more on the Leal by KO, minus 130. I think he gets it within the first 2 rounds.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, shout out to Liam Picks Fights, HH, nice. Leal. Leal, he is going to look this white boy in the eyes, and he's gonna say, "You gotta ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Boom! Kill his ass. Let's go, Leal. Round 2 KO or round 1? Let's fucking go.
Round 2 like minus plus 3.
So you're saying he shoots Morono with Magnum Force, and then he falls into a fucking Californian pond or wherever the fuck they are when that movie was shot. I'm pretty sure it was California, but wherever.
He said, shout out Liam Picks Fights HH. Oh my God.
Well, if you know, you know. Obviously it's there.
That's like that.
If you know, you know.
We know Zach knows because he comments every time I post that screenshot.
You hear that, Zach? Shots fired, dumbass. Okay, but yeah, Zach didn't care for that. He just left. I don't know if Zach left, but some people did. Some people didn't care for that. He said, "Chill out, Aaron. Chill out, bro."
Sorry about that. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, dude, chill for real. No, I'm just kidding. Just don't chill. Fucking you think no? Actually, don't chill, Aaron. Whatever you're doing to piss Zach off, keep doing that shit.
Oh, he got me.
He zinged you, dude. He's after you.
Zach, did you miss the link again today? Darn. It's right in the dome. Just click on it.
It's always there if you want it, brother. Well, good shit. Now, Joshua Van.
You skipped over Petrosian and you skipped
oh shit,
over
we did. No,
Petrosian.
thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, you're the Petrosian whisperer. You can't.
I know, dude. I know, dude. Forgive me my sins. Now, Petrosian versus Ferreira, the Hulk. I'm not going to start this one off. I will let Joey DFS kick this mugger fugger off. Talk to him, Joey.
So, okay, so you notice I changed my picture?
He instantly changed it for the... I love it, dude. Go ahead.
That's why I was quiet for a second.
Oh, Joey. Oh,
Look,
Joey. Oh,
look, let me tell
Proppy.
you
Oh,
something.
Joey.
I like it, dude. I do that shit too.
I've been a
That's
Bruno.
Oh,
Ferreira
Proppy. Oh,
guy.
Joey.
Moiz, Joey's talking. The president is talking of the United States. But yeah, I've been a Bruno guy since he got into the UFC. I honestly do hope he does use his advantage. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I think he has power advantage. Yes. Is he gonna have the speed? Probably not. But he is my second leg and my 2-leg parlay for the base with Gutierrez and him. I got the 2-leg at plus 320. Man, it sounds like you need to brush your teeth over there. Good Lord.
God,
But
that
of course, Aaron the puppy, he's probably chewing on a damn squeaker like he always is.
Chewing on the bone. That's gayer.
But yeah, I got Bruno, and there's a prop. I do props on the card. I've been doing the last couple weeks. I've been hitting the props. His Havoc takedowns minus 115. Petrosian does throw kicks a lot, and Bruno's smart. I think he needs to get back into the win column again, and I think if he catches the leg and gets a takedown, it's going to be levels because he is a sneaky black belt. And I might even sprinkle Ferreira by sub plus 800. Everyone's learning knockout. Don't get me wrong. Could he go in there and try to rush him, catch him? Yeah. But I think if he gets a takedown, there's Sue. And he should check his IG. He's been grappling. He's a damn fucking black belt in fucking judo. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Get the takedown. Make it easy. If he grounds and pound him, maybe. Petrosian, 3 or 4 losses are inside the distance. So, and he does have a submission loss. Why not sprinkle that Ferreira by sub plus 800?
Sprinkle your own butt, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Dude, you are really on this president thing. Is this your new gimmick now that you're the fucking president wherever you go? I like it. Matlock, talk to me.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, I don't. There's just this. I think whoever wins this fight, it's probably going to look pretty seamless. I don't think it's going to be close. I think either Petrosian's going to pepper him on the feet to a decision, or Bruno's going to land something ridiculous, or he's going to just do what Joey said and get to the wrestling right away, in which he probably should. Honestly, I think if you're talking about volume and distance striking, I think that Petrosian's obviously the better of the two. But I just worry about Petrosian doesn't have a great reach, and I don't know, man. I don't want to fucking touch this fight.
Well, who wants to fucking touch you?
Ferreira,
So what are you gonna do about that,
fuck
dumbass?
it. I'll take Ferreira. I hate it
He's
though.
trying to touch you. He's trying to touch your butt, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't like this fight to bet on at least.
All right, Aaron the dog. Do you like this fight? Do you want to fucking bet on it, dude?
These two mid-30-year-old prospects at middleweight have no interest in me at fucking all. People act like Ferreira's like young buck, like developing still and shit. He's 32. He is what he is. That knockout by Shara Bullet, can we just talk about how shitty that was? Like, come on now. Like, Petrosian was looking pretty good in that fight, to be honest with you. And Not that Shara Bullet has much value at this point, but
I've let a couple slide. If the Shara slander continues, nah, just go ahead.
I'm just saying, like the stock's a little low right now on Shara Bullet.
I understand.
And with Petrosian, I think he can just Caitlin Chikagian did his decision. He's the Caitlin Chikagian of middleweight, in my opinion, non-lethal striker, but able to kind of frustrate you, dance around, electric slide, as Noah says. I just think he's the better MMA fighter overall because it's just going to be on the feet anyways. I don't think this fight touches the ground. The fact that both these guys have a win over Gregory Rodriguez hurts my soul. Like, it really, really hurts bad and makes you look back at that minus 200 on Cannonier like, Wata? But like, I know hindsight's 2020, but damn, how is he minus 200?
Dude, that Cannonier dog money was so fucking sweet. Ramadan, Shamadan. Tell me something good.
Yeah, here's the issue, right? We have a volume.
Oh my God, where is it?
No. First of all, Joey. Oh, Joey. Look. You have...
Sorry.
Okay. What was I going to say again?
You said here's the issue, though.
Yeah. Okay. You have Arman, volume striker, footwork. Here's the issue. He got knocked out by the spinning stuff, right? So he'll be thinking about it the whole fight, not getting caught by it again. And here we also have Hulk. He might not have the volume, but the more eye-pleasing or crowd-pleasing shots will be by him. So if it goes the 15 minutes, you'll actually may end up in a situation where it actually is another split decision. So bet the fight goes to decision at plus 150 or whatever it is, because I'm pretty sure both will be tentative. At least Arman, he got knocked out, so he'll be, worried about those spinning attacks. Bruno, he must find the target, a lot of air punches. So it goes through us. It will end up in a split decision. So yeah, that's my take on it. So
split decision for.
I don't know. Like I said, whenever Bruno will connect, the crowd will go, wah! So.
Well, you can't see it right now, but I have a gun to your head, dumbass. So, who's your pick? Just for the show. It doesn't have to be. I mean, you can pick whoever you want, but
my pick is Himmler.
Okay. Well, I see you're just going to you're just going to defy me and embarrass me in front of my peers and constituents. So that's fine. But that's all good. Yeah, I still got love in my heart for you, Moiz. I'd just be lying if I fucking said I didn't. But all right, yeah. I mean,
it was a logical breakdown. It was a logical breakdown.
It's not your worst breakdown. I'll give you that. It's not your worst. But yeah, I'm gonna lean Petrosian ever so slightly. I got nothing on this. I can see Hulk sparking him the fuck out. I don't think Hulk is a bad underdog at all. And I'll be wishing and rooting for Joey and whoever else has money on Fehea. I think old freckled salamander. That's his lock of the week this week. So you can take that for whatever it's worth. But now I'm going to pick Petrosian by decision. I think I kind of agree. Like, it's kind of copy and paste what Aaron said. Like, I just think he's overall the better fighter, and I think it's going to be another one kind of like the RoboCop and Petrosian fight, where it's like Hulk lands a few big punches, Arman's face kind of gets fucked up, but he lands more strikes, lands the cleaner ones, and wins a split decision. I'll say Petrosian by split decision, but it's like very. I didn't spend very long at all thinking about this fight because I knew I wasn't going to bet it. But yeah, I'll pick Petrosian. I kind of feel like the line's about right, but yeah, I don't know, man. Hulk could starch him.
I think you're right. If he doesn't land anything big, I think Petrosian cruises.
He could, man. It's like I don't know. But I definitely hear what you're saying about the coming off the Shara loss. It's not aging well. All jokes aside, and yeah, I think he could be really gun shy, dude, and he's not like he can kind of be like that in some of his fights. So we'll see, man. I think he probably kind of out volumes Hulk, but if he's too gun shy, Hulk could win a split just based on visuals. You know, we've seen that sometimes. With Gomez lost a split trying to, you know, electric slide the whole time, like homie Noah likes to say. So yeah, I'll say Petrosian by a split, but he could get starched. He could lose a split himself. But now Van Cerruya, I'm gonna let a stubborn Mick, who also might be an old Andy Griffith, kick this one off.
Yeah, I like Van here a lot. I think he's going to style on this guy. I think this guy's going to try and wrestle. He's not going to have success like he thinks he's going to, and he's going to sell out, and he's going to get pieced up. And I'm pretty confident Van's going to cruise. Maybe round 3 knockout, but probably a decision.
Beautiful. What do you think, Joey? Yeah, he pretty much took my breakdown. You might even get a better line one after round 1 for Van. I think Suzuki is definitely going to try to chain style his takedowns early in round 1. Who knows how his cardio is going to look in this fight, because he did take this fight on short notice. It was supposed to be Bruno Silva. So we're going to see how his chain style wrestling does approach. But if you tell me it stays standing and he can't get the wrestling going, Van's going to look like almost a 10-1 favorite. And it's not even going to be fucking close. And I do agree with Mick. Maybe it could be like a round 3 KO, but I'm more leaning, Van by decision. I think he's just going to pepper him up with volume.
What do you think, Aaron?
I might be on Cerruya Island here, boys, because I don't know if it's just the Devin Jackson loss and I can't get out of my head 4 years later. But I still just have a lot of questions with Van's defensive grappling once it gets down, if it gets down there. And I do think it's going to get down there. Obviously, after the first takedown, I might immediately be betting on Van, depending on how he reacts to that. But I really do think that Cerruya can actually submit him here. And that was my bet. I bet Cerruya by submission, just because I don't see him being able to chain wrestle and grapple for 3 rounds to win a decision over Van. Van's going to land a lot of offense in this if he has the opportunity to, but I think it could be done early on for Cerruya by submission. So I might be massively overrating Cerruya as well, but I like that he was preparing for a fight with a decent opponent as well. So I don't feel like going from Stuart Nickel to Van is this huge jump up. I think Van is kind of one of these cases of way too much, way too soon. I think he could have benefited from not making it to UFC for a little bit longer, because I think he's not having an opportunity to develop his skills as much as maybe he needs to. And I think Cerruya knows what he needs to do to win this fight. I think Van knows what he needs to do to win this fight. It's a grappler-striker matchup, and whoever wins, I think we said for another breakdown, but I think whoever wins makes it look rather easy. So, give me Cerruya by submission.
I do agree with that point of whoever wins is going to look like a big fucking favorite. What do you think about this one, Moiz?
Yeah, this fight might, go in multiple ways of, fight outcomes, because Cerruya...
Liam?
No. Cerruya is very crafty with his wrestling and grappling. The problem with Van is he tends to expose his back when scrambling. That's one issue. Issue number 2, he might, use the fence as leverage to escape the grappling. But here's the problem. If you look at the Cerruya fight versus, let me check what's his name again. Cerruya versus
Carlos Hernandez.
Ronald Sihan.
Oh yeah.
He has Ronald against the fence with two underhooks, right? There's a little stalling out there. Then he switches to 50-50, one overhook and one underhook, and he head and arm tosses him straight to the ground and submits him.
Hey, Moiz, was that the road to the UFC?
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
road to UFC. That's a high level of grappling right there. And I don't know.
Doesn't he have like some kind of like collegiate, like Chinese, like wrestling, like almost, I wouldn't say Olympian, but I know he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah, it's something. But
Moiz, I don't mean to cut you off. Did you see the chat? Alex says he can't hear you. Sounds like you're far from the mic.
okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I hear you, Moiz.
Yeah, I hear
The
you.
general
So-
needs to be able to hear you now.
So here's the issue, right? So from what I believe, I do believe Saruya is going to submit him because the grappling sequences, the chain grappling, switch from double leg to a judo toss, and he's the way he can stall a fight by leg locking. The chance for him to submit a guy like Van, who is not patient enough, who doesn't have the same guard defense as Carlos Hernandez, he's going to get submitted. If not, round 3, either he gets a 10-8 Van or he knocks him out. So if you want to bet it, bet Saruya by submission, round 3 Van, or the draw.
Hey, Cerusian by submissions plus 800. I find that kind of fucking wild.
The idea of him submitting him is wild. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah.
Well, you're a feisty little.
Oh, dude, the submission
Summer
whore is
today.
on the fucking submission. Oh, shocking.
I know, dude. You haven't brought out the carousel in like a long time, dude.
This is the carousel fight.
This is it?
Van
Is
might
it
be
All right.
riding the carousel.
Dude, if Cody Durden didn't sub this guy, he ain't getting some. Fuck out of here.
Cody Durden is
All
not
right.
the grappler. This kid,
Oh
though.
my
Like,
God.
Cody Durden's
Is that-
Let's
wrestling.
not
is that
talk
the
about
same?
Cody Durden when we don't have to.
I'm just saying, like, he's
What,
faced
he's
better
Dan Lucky?
competition than this. Listen, I'm not. You guys are crowning this guy like he's some fucking whiz.
No, it's a fade on Van in his submission. Defense.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. It's all right though.
Okay, well,
But I
that's why
will
you
say,
didn't pick it.
if it's submission, it's early.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So I don't hate that view look.
Joey, did you give your take on this fight?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right.
And yes, I did.
All right. Good juice. So here we go, boys. Have not seen this in a while, but Moiz said it. The carousel operator.
I hope I brought that out of him. I really do.
I hear that. I mean, logic would suggest that you did. The loser of Van versus Saruya gets the carousel, boys.
Yeah, because listen, if let's say we have a situation here, right? If Saruya starts leg locking him and goes for a heel hook, Van will not defend. Van will actually go for the same. Who gets the submission? Saruya. Let's go.
Holy shit!
That'd be so
I'm gonna say Van. I'm gonna say Van by knockout, but I can also see Saruya getting the submission. I think one of those two things happens. I think, and one of these dudes, I can't remember who said it, but one of them is gonna look dominant. I think it's either Van knocking Saruya out or Saruya Van failing to knock Saruya out and Saruya getting a sneaky sub. So yeah, one of those two things gonna happen, I reckon. But I don't know shit. So Greg, Cody Durden, so Greg.
Yeah, I don't know why that was ever brought up. That just
that, baby?
If anything, Cody Durden maybe would have got some ground and pound or just called him.
yeah, sure. I just don't know why that was even brought up. That was crazy.
To piss you off.
Yeah, it did.
Durden doesn't have the judo.
Worked like a fucking gem. I love it.
It's not hard to piss me off. Like, it's really easy.
I know, I do. That's why
Aaron,
we're friends, because I'm the
you.
same way, dude. I got a short little fucking fuse. So,
and I'm not in the Mile High Club, so I don't give a flying fuck. It's all good.
Yeah, Ceremonial was my second bet after Ozzy Diaz, so help me.
nice. What's the money line on Saruya?
The line went down, actually.
I think I got him at plus 164 or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, he's at plus
That's not
145
bad.
right now.
Honestly, all jokes aside, that's not bad at all.
Nice. Yeah, this is a tough. This was an easy pass for me. I can't get the Charles Johnson KO out of my head, but like I do think Van's the way better striker. But I'm not counting Cerruti out of this fight, so that's why it's just easy pass for me. This is a fight, dude. Honestly, all respect to excuse me, King Bobby Green and Ruffy, but I think you could maybe flip these. I get why it's not, but Blades is like he was like a little disrespectful. Now I don't think that Kuniev can be completely counted out of this fight because he does hit hard and he swings hard and he's fast for a heavyweight, light heavyweight, whatever the fuck. He's like a puffed up light heavyweight. Let's be real. But this is a levels fight, dude. I think Blades is going to smoke this motherfucker. I think Curtis is going to knock him out, or potentially just grind him out. I think this is there's levels, as Corey Anderson said. So yeah, I think Curtis Blades 25-8s this dude. In all seriousness, I don't think Kuniev's the one. But I was going to ask Moiz if he felt different. Aaron the dog, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I was seeing if me and Moiz could continue being lockstep on this card because so far we have been. I would assume we are here. I got Curtis Blades. By
nice, dude. That was a sick Curtis Blades reference, dude.
That's about it. Kuniev shouldn't be here.
I agree. I very much agree. Stubborn Mick, what do you think about this? Are we just crazy, man? Is Kuniev gonna?
Yeah, I mean, outside of some crazy knockout, Curtis Blades should absolutely mop this guy up.
I really hope Curtis doesn't watch this, by the way, because I'm in deep trouble otherwise.
Nah, Curtis is too nice.
I just don't feel
he's too nice, bro.
You're talking about a guy that's been tested positive for roids. If he's not on roids, dude, like this is bad. Bad news for this guy. It's a terrible matchup. It's too much too soon. And he's not, I guess not even too soon because he's not young by any stretch. But it's like, it's ridiculous. This is below, I'm going to say this. This is beneath Curtis. It really is.
I hope he takes it seriously enough to put him away. Like I think if he does, but if he goes out there and totally disregards him, he could end up getting hurt and knocked out. But I think Curtis smokes him, but we'll see. Joey DFS.
You know what? No, I'll let Moiz go ahead of me because Moiz is officially back.
No, well, you are next. You're not gonna fucking decide the order that people go in. I want your take, and I would like it right now, please.
I will give it to you right now, then, sir. So I was just trying to be polite to your co-host. This is gonna sound wild. I know the show Tuesday. I said that Kuniev is kind of live. I thought he was maybe gonna get like a back end ranked opponent. I didn't expect him to get someone in the top 5 or 6 personally. But yeah, does he have punching power? Yes. Can he wrestle some? Yes. And the wild thing is, a lot of people didn't believe me. Blades hasn't shot a takedown since 2021. I thought it was fucking bonkers. But, when it comes to straight punches, Blades does have better straight shots. If Blades wants to make this bread, butter, easy, smooth it out, he goes for a takedown. He could probably finish the dude early in round 1. But one prop I am going to play in this fight, I've been playing it on a lot of cards. Kuniev, half a takedowns plus 100. I think he can get one. I do. I think he can definitely get one. Blades takedown defense integrated to 31%.
Shit, the takedown. Joey, you are loving this
I
takedown
do. Like,
prop,
we just
dude.
added it to my book, and I fucking love it.
Just turn into a little honey hole for you, huh?
It really has. And I've been putting a quarter unit sometimes, half a unit, and it's been hitting. So I think Kuniev can maybe get one takedown, similar to how Almeida did. But I'm not saying he's the better wrestler as Almeida.
No,
but
I can see it.
Get one.
He got some sambo.
But I'm also gonna say this: I actually one of the bigger Curtis Blades backers. I picked him against Aspinall the first time. He got that little lucky a little kick and injured Aspinall. So my heart, I'm not gonna say this. My pick is Blades. I know I picked Kuniev because I think Kuniev can make this fight a tad closer due to the odds mainly.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely am going to play that Kuniev half a takedown plus 100. And maybe we see like a Curtis Blades, another like round 2 TKO of a sort.
I could see it being similar. Right. I could see it being similar in style to Almeida too.
Because Blades is going to be the better pure volume striker, better combination. Kuniev's going to try to throw a lead hand. I saw him at weigh-ins. He weighed in damn near at 260. He kind of
He
had,
looks
a
fat
little
as fuck.
belly. And I knew, like, coming off, that suspension. Bless you, I think.
Yeah, both of them just like didn't really get it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, as long as we get in under, it's all right. They're both just like real close to 265.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I'm also going to go with Blades also because to me, he has one of my favorite walkouts. He walks out the fuck out Mortal Kombat.
Better walkout theory.
It is a sick walkout song.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going Blades. I don't know if I'll bet him at 350. Look, if he gets the wrestling down, he's probably gonna be like a minus 2,000 personally on some real shit. He could make it look easy, lemon squeezy. Maybe there's another under 2.5. Is that like minus 160 something? I believe that's also a route if you think the fight finishes. But I do give Kniev credit. His durability has looked good to date. So maybe a Blades decision could be live, and maybe I'll bet Das, see what the line's at, but I'm definitely betting Kniev with the takedown.
Moiz. Hello, Cutie Pie. I told you I'd be back.
Yeah,
What do you think about this?
Yeah. It's a similar fight as Rosenstruck versus Shamil. I think Blaze gets the decision.
I love you, Moiz.
I love you, Joey. Love.
Finally, we're on the same
I
side.
think. Oh no. Okay. What was that? I was gonna say again? Yeah. My momentum. I got.
Something about Blades versus Kuniev. You says you mentioned Rosenstrike.
Yeah,
something.
it's yeah. It was It's gonna be the similar vibe as Shamil versus Rosenstrix. The levels. There's if Kuniev doesn't get his game plan going, he's gonna do the Russian coast and just lose a boring decision instead of dying.
Right.
And give me Curtis by decision.
And TC.
I love it. I also love that there are double-digit viewers in the chat right now. There were for a second. I seen that there were 11 for just a second. But sorry, what were you saying, Joey?
No, I do have one question for you. Did you see what Curtis Blades did say in the interviews?
I heard him talking about that this dude he had to like Google his who he was, and he only watched like one fight of his, and he said something about this y'all are gonna see what I do to people that aren't in the top 15 or some shit like that. And
I didn't have 3 hours to watch a Curtis Blades interview.
Yeah,
it's probably a lot like Derek Lewis when he said about what Rodrigo Nascimento. The fucking
Aaron just asking for Curtis Blades to just fucking turn the bullying
if Curtis loses a fight that I have $0 on, I'm going to turn into my avatar and start yelling Stuttering Stanley. That's a
hear that Curtis.
Yeah, I just saw the interview with Curtis. Said your brother was a great warrior. Please accept
and
me
I like Curtis,
as your
man.
brother.
Yeah.
I like Curtis. I just think he's way better than this dude.
No, he's gonna beat this taxi cab driver. Fuck this guy.
I think he smashes him.
Coach,
now
Coach is gonna kill him.
Somehow, some way, made it to the main card. Now main card opener: Ruffy versus Green. I'll make it short but sweet. I like Bobby Green. I've been a Bobby Green supporter for a few years now. I think he probably gets knocked out, but I would love to see him clip Ruffy. I think it's possible. I think he's got a way better fucking resume, but he also, showing the wear and tear. And I think he probably gets caught, but man, it wouldn't surprise me if he had one last trick up his sleeve and was able to, gut out a decision or maybe clip Mauricio. But yeah, I'll take the what is this, the fucking 7th dude that's like, I'm fucking Monkey D. Luffy, and we've seen how that's been working out. So yeah, I'm gonna take Ruffy. I think he probably knocks Bobby out, but I hope that I'm wrong and that King Bobby Green can get one more glorious victory. But we'll see, man. Moiz, tell me something, and the people that are listening right now, the 9 people listening right now, tell them something good.
Pass.
Nice. Love it. Aaron the dog.
Pass.
Love it. Stubborn Mick.
Yeah, so I got 2 plays of this. Is weird. I got a Huffy bike by KO for plus 120, just because I thought that's fair. And then I also took, but I like more than that even. I took Bobby Green. I took Bobby Green, most significant strikes, plus 180, and I put a unit on that.
That's fucking greasy. That's fucking sick. Joey, what do you think about this fight?
If you're telling me we're getting the Ruffy that somehow and all the mama couldn't finish on top, this fight's going to play a lot fucking closer. If Bobby, I know Bobby got knocked out, got caught by Turner, and then he got his soul taken from the elbows. And then he went to sleep because he went into Patty's guard. I think this fight's going to play close out early. I'm about to see what the over. I'm actually liking the over 1.5. You get it minus 190. I think this fight's going to play out a little bit. Ruffy did start off a little slow versus Long Top. And Long Top did have moments where he did land. Bobby's the superior striker over Long Top. I think Bobby would definitely pump the jab, try to keep Ruffy at range. But Ruffy at any point can jump in, maybe even land that power shot. But the more and more I'm thinking, I think this fight has a chance to be one of the better fight of the nights to start off the pay-per-view. And I'm actually going to slightly lean Ruffy by decision.
Interesting. Joey, kick off this next one. Everybody went on that one, right? Lucindo versus Lemos. Joey, give me a brief take on this fight, please, for the love of God.
Brief take.
There's 10 people. Yeah, I know that's been difficult for you for today, but
I know I'm sounding like
Billy
Bill
can give a
Lucindo
versus Lemos take quickly.
Hey, Lemos half a takedown plus 275. There's that. But I actually do think slightly Lucindo, because I do think, I know she trains with Janaroba. Janaroba just submitted Lemos, but I don't see Lucindo submitting her. More ground time control. I think Lucindo by decision.
All right, that's much better. Stubborn Mick, what do you think?
I think this is a dumb fight to bet on, and I'm not going to, but I think it's going to be boring. Lucindo's younger, more energetic, better takedowns. Lemos can't stop takedown, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Lucindo decision. Fuck that fight.
Beautiful. Aaron the doggy dog.
First off, I just want to note, Moiz, we should do the full prelim parlay together since we went 7-7.
All right.
So I'm in on that. First of all, I'm putting that in right after this, or I'll put it in during this. Honestly, this fight, I don't really have a great read on. I think it is that step up for Lucindo, and she gets a little bit exposed. So I'll take Lemos to win this by a decision, not $1 on it.
Love it. Shout out to my dude, Wine Time, man. What's going on, buddy? How are you, dude? Appreciate it, man. Hey, you too, dude. You damn right. 2 weeks out, man. Pub 4 coming up. I'm super fucking pumped, man. I'm really excited about that. So now Moiz. Lemos and Lucindo, what do you think?
Yeah, I got Lemos inside distance.
Great.
I mean, what are y'all thinking here? I've been following Lucinda before she was in the UFC, so I know her very well. And
you don't know shit. You don't know shit about shit.
What's her favorite color?
What was I going to say again? Here is what's going to happen. Lemos is going to land a very hard counter, and it's going to force panic wrestling from Lucindo, and she's going to get either her neck taken by guillotine or back taken and get choked out. So it's too early, too soon for a young girl like Lucinda. Lemos, she's a veteran, and this will be a veteran lesson. And her wrestling is not. I mean, Lucinda's wrestling is not that crafty. It's not Surya, It's It's basically the body lock, and we've seen Lemos defend those body locks from using the cage edge leverage. So yeah, um, Lemos inside distance will be the best bet of the whole year, and yeah,
Whoa.
whatever, blah blah
Of the
blah.
Nice,
whole
dude.
year?
Yeah.
It's a bold claim. We only in March.
Moist,
That's-
we're 8 for 8 now.
What is what's the line on that more the Limos inside the distance, if you don't mind?
I don't know, plus 500-600 maybe.
Let me see. I can tell you in about 2 Lemos inside the distance plus 350.
Holy shit. Well, best of luck. I'm gonna take Lemos ever so slightly. I'm not a big Lucindo person. If Lemos was a couple years younger, I'd bet it, but I'm gonna pass. But yeah, Lemos, something doesn't feel right about her being the dog. I'm gonna take Amanda here, but I don't really know how it plays out. I'll say Amanda by split, but she knocks her out or subs her. Moiz will definitely get a big victory lap or whatever for me.
Can I say one thing real quick?
No.
So the full prelim parlay for Moise and I comes out to a clean plus 4,300 right now. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
locking it in, and we're like on the opposite side of Joey on every pick.
Yeah, go
I
fuck
know it's a real showdown kind of card here.
Oh,
It's going to be even
Joey,
better on
oh,
Bet365 with the boost.
Yep, true.
Nice. Well,
Woo!
let's push through this last
Fire
one, and then we can
tonight.
save all the good takes for the co-main and the main event. Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I'll go real quick on this one. This is another one. I just don't have a strong read on it. I really don't know what's going to happen. I kind of like Jalen Turner. I can see Bahamondes weathering a storm and Turner slowing down or whatever, but Bahamondes doesn't wear facial damage very well. Turner hits really hard. He's been competitive in fights with guys I think are way better than Ignacio, who I still think is, a developing fighter. So give me Jalen Turner, but I can see Ignacio Bahamondes putting on a showcase performance and beating Turner as well. So yeah, pass for me. I'll say Turner I'll say Turner clips him, but not very confident at all. Moiz. Moiz out there.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know. That's my take. I don't know. I have no
Dude, I feel
idea.
you.
Maybe bet that the fight ends in KO live.
That's a good.
Who are you leaning right now? Well, without making you,
like a free bet.
Jalen Turner, of course. He has the
boys.
Jalen Turner, of course. I don't think Bahamondes got the wrestling to take him down, so
which he shouldn't even attempt.
And Jalen has the more precise strikes.
Agree.
And the more impactful strikes. Therefore, Jalen Turner, Black Power, baby. Khalid Muhammad,
Black Power.
Holy
Farrakhan,
shit,
baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I forgot to mention because I was interrupted last time.
I apologize.
Kuniev lost to Justin Willis. Can you imagine?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's losing a big titty. That's
a black Hebrew Israelite. Shout out to One West ISUPK 1969 New York. All the weird religions are from New York. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Big Titty. Who would have thunk we get a Justin Willis reference? But I mean that's the world we're living in. Aaron the dog. What do you think about this Coco?
Yeah, Turner. I like Turner here. This is a really good buy low spot for him, in my opinion. I think this is a really good matchup for him. One of these guys is going to not be used to fighting against someone the same size as them. So I think that could be a big difference at the end. But for me, just Ignacio Bahamondes' defense is borderline unforgivable. And I like Turner, if he beat Moicano there, which he should have, I think he made a mistake he's never going to make again, which is checking out of a fight before it was over. I think it's kind of been overblown now, like, after the first round, Jalen Turner is going to die. I don't really see it that way. I think that Turner can win a decision here as well, because I do think he'll end up landing the more impactful shots. The scar tissue of Ignacio, he's going to start bleeding, walking out to the ring probably. Slight breeze. And Turner, I just think this is a really good buy low spot, and then you're going to see Turner back in a co-main event or a main event at Apex. I like him a lot here.
Nice, good shit. Stubborn Mick, what do you think?
Yeah, so we've talked about this a million times, Aaron. Ignacio's never tasted a punch he didn't want. It's a problem for me, especially in this spot. I also recognize he's kind of a blockhead. He's got a little Vittori in him. So my biggest thing is this, that I do have some action on the fight ends in KO and a greasy parlay that I posted in the smaller dome chat. It ended up being like plus 2,000 altogether.
Mental state.
But I can also see a world where he clips him, woozies him, doesn't take him out, and he grabs that fucking neck. And plus 900 on Bovada. So a little of that too.
Hell yeah. Joey DFS, what do you think about the Coco here for
The
UFC?
Coco. I don't think we're gonna need the judges on the scorecard. You can get that minus 210. You can parlay it up. I'll be honest with you, if I see a knockout, maybe it's later on from Bahamondes, maybe round 2, round 3, possibly. But like I said, don't get me wrong. My fault. But it's crazy. I think it's sneaky if Bahamondes does get rocked. Turner does have the long limbs. He's the better grappler. Bahamondes has 2 sub losses. That's the only way he's really been finished. Maybe it's a bad entry. Maybe it's a rear naked choke. Or what was the submission that your boy finished? Vicente Luque, where he finished old boy. He rocked him and then he got the
Darce? Was it Darce or Anaconda?
I think it was one of the two. But I could see something similar to that. Maybe if Bahamondes tries to be tougher than what he is. And maybe falls down and Turner does got the long limbs for chokes. And so I honestly think it's either Turner sub or Bahamondes maybe round 2, round 3 knockout.
Dude, I love that Turner sub angle. I think that's greasy. What's
I appreciate that.
Yeah. What's the line for that?
On my book, it is.
I got plus 900, but
damn, you got a way better line. I only got plus 550 on the sub.
Jesus,
that's what I'm about to say. If I had plus
move.
900, I'd be maybe like work up both sides and see what the fuck.
I think it's interesting, Joey, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of doing the 2-side like outcome there, are saying Bahamondes can get the sub.
No,
so like that's where I'm. Like, I don't hate that at all. I just think that Turner's like gotten way overhated after way overrated, and he's somewhere in between the two. And I think Bahamondes is still very overrated and due another loss.
Yeah, he ain't losing to no bums either. If you look at some of his losses.
Interesting. Well, that was good shit, boys. That was our Coco. Now we can talk all the shit we want to for as long as you want. We made it to the co-main and the main events at under 2 hours. That's good for a big pay-per-view. Now, weapons free, boys. Gaethje and Fiziev. I will go last on this one. Joey DFS. Kick this one off, Bubba.
I know this is a rematch. I think Fiziev's favorite because how bad Gaethje got knocked out. I'm actually slightly leaning Fiziev, but I got no bet.
Nice. Interesting. Yeah, I can see it, man. If you had to pick a method of victory for Rafael, what would you say? He might have dipped off.
He
for
would.
Now, who is I going to go to next? Stubborn Mick. What do you think about this co-main event, and what's the action?
Damn right, you're coming. I was kidding. You already know. We already talked earlier this week, so you know where I'm at. I think that Justin Gaethje broke his nose early in the last fight, didn't have the cardio to perform at his adequate level, and people have this false narrative about him falling off. I would implore anyone to tell me a fighter that would break their nose the way he did early in that fight and perform even slightly near that against a guy like Max Holloway. So I don't think he's done. I also, on the other side, see a guy who just tore his fucking knee, lost to Justin Gaethje, and I'm not going to lie, he's kind of a fucking hype job. Yes, I think he's a bit of a hype job. I think he's a good fighter, but I think there's some hype there with Rafael Fiziev. So yeah, I'm on the Gaethje side. I think that's the value. I also am on the over 2.5. I think it's gonna be a closer fight, but I think that at the end of the day, I would rather put my money towards Justin Gaethje. So there you go.
Brother, that was a beautiful takedown. Or takedown. That was a beautiful breakdown. Excuse me. Oh, hell. Aaron the dog. What do you think about this co-main, Bo?
I think it's a really good fight. The first fight was excellent. I rewatched it like twice this week, actually, which I usually don't really do. But it was just a really fun fight. I actually think that Justin Gaethje is going to get some takedowns in this fight. And I know that's just like a completely unpopular and insane thing to say. I might look really stupid. But I think this is a new, calmer, smarter Gaethje. And like he does have very good wrestling, both defensively and offensively. And I think that Fiziev has been, if you go to Fiziev's camp, how much do you think he's practicing takedown defense for this fight?
Dude, a lot at Tiger Muay Thai or wherever the fuck he's training.
Yeah, exactly. Like
he's a striking coach at Tiger Muay Thai.
Great. That's great. And with his torn knee, do you think that his takedown defense got better or worse?
Probably worse because he's probably not 100% on it.
Correct. So, and Justin Gaethje, off of a year of golfing, which, like, honestly, like I made fun of, but at the same point, I think it's new, calmer Gaethje here. And I think if you're fighting Fiziev here, how do you win this fight the easiest? Standing and banging? Or do you mix it up?
Weathering the storm.
Okay, so I don't think weathering the storm is the smartest way to go about beating Rafael Fiziev, like at all. Like I think that Trevor Whitman has the game plan here, and he mixes in the takedowns. I think the takedowns come with ease, and I think Gaethje wins a decision.
If you do that, check your book. Gaethje half a takedowns plus 200.
Oh, you got all the lines on it. I love it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't.
You are the half a takedown.
I have never taken that bet in my life. I will take that bet. Half a takedown plus 200.
That's a great bet.
Joey been
great
hitting them
fucking
jank
bet.
too, man. I've seen him.
That's literally better than Gaethje's money line. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, just one takedown. That's all he needs.
Give it
Joey,
to me.
I'm on that. Yeah.
You gotta be careful. We don't blow up the spot here. The bookies are gonna get wise to it.
Yeah,
Joey, have you seen
Gaethje
the
has
ring,
wrestled before. That's completely
and he
false.
saw by the end of the end of the round.
You know what? Can you put Action Jackson comment up? Because like that's a completely false. He has wrestled before.
He has not done it often in UFC. He really
never
hasn't.
done it in the UFC. I don't think
he did it once against Fiziev, and it was like I think he made a joke about it. He's like, yeah, now I got my fucking takedown. Y'all can shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't a lot. So that's now. I'm sorry to cut you off, Aaron. If you have more.
No, you're okay. Like that's pretty much it. I have Gaethje in a parlay. There's mixed here, in his eye. But I have
devil.
Yeah, there it is again. There's his chin.
Handsome devil.
He's about to show his feet.
Bro, are you trying to
what's going on here?
Are you trying to show me up, dude? Do you think you're fucking more handsome than me, bro?
He's showing off. He has a claw. Good for him. But I have
dude. I'm sorry, guys. I just got on my guard.
Okay. I do have Gaethje in a 3-piece parlay. I believe I shared with you 2 cents earlier in the week where I missed all of the lines. By the way, so really good 3-piece. I do have the main event also in that 3-piece. Jalen Turner and Gaethje are the first 2 legs of my final 3-piece for this. And Gaethje over a half a takedown. Give it to me. Plus
Giddy up. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I would love that, man. Now, who has not gone on this so far?
Moiz Audio has not gone. And by weathering the storm, all I meant was that early on, Fiziev is way more dangerous than later on. That's how I feel, at least.
I actually agree with that, Zach. As much as I would like to, dog on you for it, I agree with that. And that's my worry. But Moiz, what do you think about this co-main? Oh shit, there he is. Hold on, there he goes.
Yeah, I was trying to get my camera on, but it won't.
Dang.
It won't. So
dang.
It would have been great, but. Let's see. I can try.
Walking through the neighborhood with Mick.
That looks cold as fucking shit. I don't that just looks cold.
Fucking horribly snowing in March. It's so terrible, man.
Since I can't put my camera, I'll say pass.
That's probably the smart thing to do here. I mean, this is going to be a good fight, man. If you don't have money on it, you can just sit back and watch what's probably going to be another banger. Yes, it is 3 rounds, Zach. That's correct. Yeah, man, I mean, I already went over it. I'm a Gaethje fucking donk. He's my favorite UFC fighter and has been for years. I think it's going to be another close fight, dude. I can really see Fiziev. I can see either narrative playing out. I can see the narrative that Gaethje's shop worn. He's on the wrong side of 35. This, that, and the third. I can see that, man. Legit. Like, I can see Fiziev winning a decision, split decision, unanimous. I can see Fiziev knocking Justin out with like a fucking spinning hook kick or something. I can see that, man. Nothing will surprise me. But I do agree that the Max fight is being a little overblown. And one thing that I can tell you for goddamn sure, Rafael Fiziev is not Max Bless Holloway. And that ain't nobody pushing me off that fucking square. It's downright disrespectful. And I love Max, but dude, he poked Justin in the eyes really, really fucking badly. And then Justin just fought through it and blindly swung because he's just that kind of bobo. Now, the thing I do like about Justin in this fight is, yes, Rafael Fiziev is coming off knee surgeries. He did take the proper time to recover from that. So I think, honestly, the time off is going to be beneficial for both of these barrages. I think it's going to help Justin maybe not get sparked out quite as quickly, if at all. And I think also the timeout for Fiziev will help him probably bolster his defense, which he is going to fucking need against the leg kicks of Justin Gaethje. I mean, who knows if they come into play? I don't know, man. I think this is a good fight. I respect the shit out of Rafael Fiziev. I like him as a fighter. I think he's a damn good fighter. But I do agree with Mick. The dude is a little overhyped. I think I know what kind of fighter Fiziev is. He's a legit top 10 fighter. I don't know if he ever breaks the top 5. Maybe he does here. Maybe he gets his revenge on Gaethje, but nah, dude, you give me dog money on Gaethje. I know that motherfucker's still a dog. He's 36. He ain't 40, and he still hits hard as a motherfucker, and he's going to fight for your money. So, yeah, you give me Justin the dog odds. My dumb ass going to take it. So, yeah, let's go. Come on, Justin. Come on, Bo. Don't do me like that. I know you got one, and I know you got one more in you, Bo. And yeah, Justin Gaethje, you look back at it, this trend could end up breaking here, but Justin Gaethje has never, and I mean Jeff from Richmond, ever lost to a fighter that is not either a champion or former champion. And that is just an empirical fucking fact. So let's go, Gaethje. Keep it going, Bo. Keep the trend going, Bo. That's all I got. Yeah, so but no, I Fiziev's legit. He's a good fighter, and he could ascend here. We'll see. But that's your co-main event, Bo Dix. Shout out to the we did peak at 11, so I did see that. That's also a fact. But shout out to the 8 people that are now still in the building. We're the main event of UFC 313. This is a dank fight. Like I said before, I do respect the living shit out of Pereira. I'll go ahead and give my take on this out of the way. I'm an Ankalaev stan. I think he is. This is his moment, dude. This is what he's been waiting for. And respect to Pereira for finally taking this fight. I think it was. I don't think Pereira's scared of Ankalaev. I think the UFC was a little worried about the stylistic matchup. I think it was more Dana. But I do respect Alex. And I hope Alex respects Ankalaev on the feet, because if he doesn't, he is going to get knocked the fuck out. And I think that he's going to. I think that just the way, and I know, the Khalil fight was at Salt Lake City, was at elevation. Maybe that is to account for him not looking so slow, or maybe not as good as he normally looks. And also the Jan fight was at Salt Lake City at elevation, and he didn't look super great in that fight. Jan probably won that fight. But man, like, Ankalaev is a better fighter, dude. I'm glad I got Aaron on here, man. He's the BMF between these two. But I'll give Pereira the edge in striking, but not as much as some people are saying. I think Pereira does have the striking edge, but Ankalaev is not pillow fisted, and he's not as chinny as Jiri, and not as chinny as Jiri and Khalil Roundtree. And even Jan's been knocked out a couple times himself. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I think Ankalaev is durable. He hits hard. He's a good fighter. He's an elite fighter, but he doesn't always have the best fight IQ. That's a little worrisome. The leg kicks are also a concern. But yeah, I think if Pereira's not careful, he could get clipped off a naked leg kick. So yeah, give me Ankalaev, and I did bet him. Like I said, I didn't go crazy. This is there's a lot of bias baked into some of these fights for me, so I have to temper my gambling with that. So yeah, it's only. I mean, I do have my slate pretty much relying on it, but it's just one parlay. Ankalaev is anchoring a parlay, and his prop by KO is my favorite bet this weekend. So, yeah, Ankalaev by KO. Knock this motherfucker out on the feet. Give him his 4th KO quietly. Ankalaev might give Pereira his 4th KO loss in combat sports. So let's fucking go. Moiz Audio, my faithful co-host, what do you think about this pretty sick co-main event, Bobo?
Yeah, like I said earlier in the chat, do you remember the viral knockout at the Dana White Contender Series between Shannon versus Dubian, the chick from South America?
Yes.
She fakes a takedown and lands an overhand right and knocks her out. Same is going to happen here.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Beautiful. Aaron the dog, dude. This has been such a treat to have you back on panel.
It's been great to be back.
Dude, thank you. What do you think about this main event, dude?
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is where Moiz and I divert. We will not have a full card parlay together, unfortunately. I do have Poatan in this spot. I'm going against my BMF theory, which I typically rely on here. I do think that Pereira ends up winning this one by knockout. Yeah, I just
fuck you.
The closer I get to this fight, though, I will admit I'm feeling less confident in my main event pick for sure. It's the third leg in my parlay with Jalen Turner and Gaethje, which I wish I would have waited till now to make because it would have been a much higher payout, but such is life, reverse CLV life for me. That's just fine. But I just think that Poatan's going to have something for these takedowns. I do think that Ankalaev, if he starts to fail on the takedowns, I think it's going to get real dicey for him really quickly. And I think that once that happens, I think Poatan puts the pressure on, gets him out of there. Just because, honestly, like the last 4 fights for Poatan, like the strength of competition argument that all of a sudden people are using. I mean, welcome to the light heavyweight division, gentlemen. If you put any light heavyweight fighters' last 4 wins together, it's not very good because the division is not very good.
I'm giving you the Daniel Broom or whatever the fuck his name is. Fair. I'm giving you the Baron Zemo.
Like any, besides Zhang, who, his last 4 wins, including his WLF, fights, I'm sure are impressive. But it's just like this division sucks. That's why he could just come in here and kind of take it over like he has. Like we forget that like Pereira was 185. Then he just moved right up. No problems, like no resistance. His biggest resistance came from Khalil Roundtree, which I know a lot of people are now using as.
Jerry's a legit win. Like the Jerry wins are legit. I'm not saying Jerry's trash. I just think he's chinnier than Ankalaev.
No, there's just a very.
Your point about the stringing 4 wins together that are fucking incredible is fair. Is very fair.
Yeah, and it's just like after if he goes in there and kind of decimates Ankalaev, it's like how good is Ankalaev really? I'm not sure. You seem much more sure in that because of a Dalcha champion knockout, which is
it is not because of that. that's a nice try though, but that's a good one. That's a good one.
But everybody who beats Dalcha just should be a champion, I guess. But I'm just not sure how good he is. And I think Pereira, which I used to kind of have those questions about, I think Pereira is really fucking good. And I don't think he's quite done yet. The 4 KOs in combat sports is another very unique angle there. If we start counting up everybody's knockouts from all combat sports, let's start doing that. Let's keep that energy through 2025, please. But
fair, yes.
For me, I haven't seen these signs that Ankalaev's going to be able to kill him here. So For me, I am going with Pereira here. I'm not dead.
You didn't think he was dead, dumbass. That's a fucking
I think
lie,
you're pretending. I think you're pretending. You're
fucking pretender, dude. You're not Chrissy Hine, dude. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, good luck to the Orange men in the NCAA tournament as well. Good basketball school there in Syracuse. Let me tell you.
I knew that was coming at some point. Wait until the main event to just slip it in there. I love it. Yeah, what do you think about that, Zach? Dude, you better fucking hit him back, Rufio, because he just fucking bangeranged your ass with that one, Bo Dick. No, but I like it, man. I like it. May the best.
I think this is gonna be a really fun fight. Like, I really do. And if Ankalaev wins, all the props to him, but I'll probably be fading him in his next fight too. I'm just not an Ankalaev believer.
That's fine. I hate your fucking bullshit guts for that, but I understand. We're still friends, but yeah, I do hate you.
My guts are bullshit.
Yeah, it is ours. It's none of you motherfuckers else's. But shit, dude, I like it. I like the take, even though I hate it. Stubborn Mick, Matlock, thank you once again for joining me. What do you think about this main event, Bo Squawk?
Well, thank you for having me. I'd like to say for first off, Clint, you're a faggot for choosing Alex Pereira by submission. What a fucking cloud-chasing piece of shit. All right, so now that we got that out so now that we got that out the way, if these guys, this is an elite fight with elite fighters. Both guys battle tested. Yeah, a lot of people still out about Khalil Roundtree. I think Khalil Roundtree's a dog. He might not be the most skilled in anything, but he's tough as nails. So it took him 3 or 4 rounds to knock him out. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. At the same time, I think these guys fight 10 times. You get 5 different results probably. It's just that close. Gonna side with Pereira, and I don't think that you put money heavy on either side. And I can see many worlds where Magomed shows up when he does show up the way he does show up. But the difference is that he hasn't always. And there's been moments where he takes that big moment and he just doesn't come through, man. We've seen him time and time again staring at Thiago Santos, staring at or not staring, but just having a lackluster performance against Jan, which, yeah, I'll give him this. They both fought hard, but, man, it just didn't go the way it should have went. Sorry about this, guys.
Right. No, you're good.
It just, I understand where Daniel got frustrated because you give this guy so many chances. This is it. He doesn't come through here and win this fight. He's not going to get another chance probably because I think they're apprehensive about this to begin with. And that's my biggest thing on this. So I can see a world where he knocks out Alex. I'm going to take Alex, very small, quarter unit, 3, 4, 5 round KO plus 470. Nothing that I absolutely love. Absolutely see your side with Magomed.
I can see the Alex by KO side, and I think that's greasy, dude. That late round KO is prop is greasy. Best of luck to you. Hell yeah, good shit, man. Joey DFS, dude. Before you say anything, I want to thank you for joining me on this and also putting out the word on Twitter on the timeline shit. I really do appreciate that. And dude, we made it to the main event. What do you think about this main event? What's the action? And thank you again for joining me every week on this thing.
Hey man, as long as you always want me around to come around, I'll do it. We gotta get you to 300 followers. If you're not following, fucking follow right now.
You heard the man.
So I'm gonna ask 2 things. One, who still wants to see John Jones and Aspinall? Just out of curiosity, does anybody still want to see that fight?
Yes.
So I can guarantee if you want to see that fight, you better pray to every amount of God that Pereira loses. Because if Pereira goes in and probably if he does finish Ankalaev within the first 2-3 rounds, there's a rumor saying, John Jones potentially having a fight in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
If Pereira does knock out Ankalaev early, doesn't really take no damage, people are going to push for that fight.
Correct.
Just know that. And I do agree to where if Ankalaev doesn't get it done right here, who knows when he'll get a title fight. They're probably going to tell him they'll go on another 3 to 5 fight win streak type bullshit. But I did see something to where Izzy actually predicted on Pereira. And I saw something to where when Izzy predicts main events, his record is terrible. I'm actually going Ankalaev. Me personally, I'm going Ankalaev.
Because Izzy picked him.
No, dude,
I like that theory.
Not because of Izzy, because look, honestly, Does he need to really win this fight? Yeah, cool. For the legacy, yeah, he wins. He beats Ankalaev. He clears out 205. If he really wants to, he can go to heavyweight afterwards, maybe fight John Jones or Aspinall. Cool. That's all. I'm all down. I'm down for either one personally. But honestly, I don't think Pereira needs to win this fight. Because think about it. He lost to Izzy. He moved up to 205. He could, no problem, lose to Ankalaev and still move up to heavyweight and get where the fuck he wants. Personally, I do think that. But if Pereira wins, don't be shocked if Aspinall gets screwed out of that fight. But I can guarantee Aspinall's probably praying Ankalaev, take care of this motherfucker because I don't need all this buzz going around of Pereira, John Jones, International Fight Week type bullshit. So,
dude, you're gonna if I'll tell you what, Joey, I'm glad you brought that up because I totally agree with you with that, and then I'll let you continue with your take, Mr. El Presidente. But I think, dude, if Pereira slumps Magomed, John Jones is going to get those fucking viper eyes, like those crocodile eyes, where the predators like the vertical slits just like narrow, like he is going to smell blood in the water like a great white shark.
Can I say this?
Licking his chops. Yes.
With regards to that, you think that John Jones is going to have viper eyes? What the fuck?
Absolutely.
No.
Yes, and smoking.
Let me finish my fucking sentence.
Hey, don't touch
No.
I'm sorry.
So if he has viper eyes, what do you think Dana White's eyes are going to be when fucking Pereira knocks? It's going to be Scrooge McDuck to the fucking nth degree. That is the biggest fight in UFC history, in my opinion, if that ends up happening. As much as us hardcores want to see the Aspinall Jones, those casuals, everybody will tune in for International Fight Week to watch Pereira versus John Jones.
You might see both guys push near 8. You might see both guys push near 8 figures each side just on the pay-per-view alone. It might be crazy.
The only reason it might not be is because of what Cyril Gahn did. That's the only reason. That's the only reason everybody might expect. Well, Pereira lost that scrub in his first fight. Jones is going to come out and headlock him. That's the only reason holding this back from being literally, in my opinion, the biggest fight in UFC history.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I'm trying to think of what would be a bigger one. Nah, it would be that.
It's a chance for Pereira to become and now we're not even talking about the fights. This is just like after the fight, Pereira wins. But if Pereira wins, that's a chance to be a triple champ within 4 years of getting into MMA. Who the fuck does that? Like beating John Jones, he becomes the GOAT of combat sports.
The first guy to beat. Do you imagine if he beat John Jones by knockout, dude? He would be a god.
The scene.
And that's why I do feel that he doesn't even necessarily need to win tomorrow. Because, let's say this. Let's say he loses. Ankalaev champ. He moves up. Let's say the UFC gets him a tune-up fight. Let's say the UFC gives Pereira a tune-up fight at heavyweight just to get him, his body fully used to it. Let's say it's Pereira versus Sergey Pavlovich. Two powerful strikers. Someone gets knocked out. Probably
But
and then
Joey, to the point of him losing and then him going on to do great things. He's already done that. The Izzy Adesanya loss took his ass right out of fucking middleweight, and then he went on to get the belt at light heavyweight. So he could just continue to do that. So that's I think about it. I agree with you. I think he could potentially lose to Ankalaev here, and he's already, dude. Honestly, he's already. So two things before I lose my train of thought, and then I'll let Aaron say what he wants. Dude, Pereira backers. You have the general on your side. You have the general Alex Ramirez who likes Pereira by 4th round knockout. So that is y'all got to feel good about that. Because general is a sharp predictor. But the other thing is Pereira's talking about this fucking boxing side quest, dude, and doing all these other things. All right, dude, you bet you don't have your you're not locked on target with Magomed. He'll fuck you up. So we'll see what happens.
You didn't see that picture that Clint posted though with him in a Glover and fucking head and arm choke.
That's not happening.
I know it's not happening.
I resemble that remark, Moiz, and I don't fucking.
Well, no, it's not happening, dude. Nothing will ever be Erie subbing Glover. I'm gonna stand on that hill till I die.
Yeah. Well, boys, I think we all gave our takes on that main event, if I'm not mistaken, right? Moiz,
I didn't give a prediction, but I do.
Joey,
probably round. I'll say maybe in the championship round 3 to 5, maybe gets like a TKO. Maybe in the crazy line, the sport book is predicting Ankalaev to go for takedowns. His over under on takedowns 1.5 minus 180.
Dang. So yeah. Personally, just the last thing I'll say on this fight, I think I really don't know how the takedowns are going to play out. I really don't know if it's going to be if he's going to purposely have that game plan, if that's if he's just going to fake the takedowns, if he's going to have to desperately go to the takedowns. I don't know, but I think he's got a good if he gets him on the ground. So we'll see. Great fight though, and I do respect Pereira. And dude, if I respect him for taking this fight, and if he does beat Magomed, there is not shit I can say. He might be the fucking light heavyweight GOAT for real, like for real. And I think, dude, that would Dana. Like I agree with Aaron. Dana would be licking his fucking chop, dude. He would be that fucking the meme of that kid in class with the fucking like with the vein popping out of his neck, just like Dana. I'm like getting that fight. Dude.
By far the biggest fight in UFC history.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, John Jones would be making $10 million in it.
Yes,
dude, it'd be insane. That would be a fucking insane fight, and it could happen win or lose for Alex. To kind of to Joey's point. But boys, that's good shit, man. We will go around the horn, give final thoughts, and all that good shit. But I want to thank you all once again for joining me. And everybody in the chat too, boys. We've had double-digit viewers for the last few minutes now. This is the second or third time it is hit over that mark, and I consider that a successful stream, dude. Big ass pay-per-view. Good numbers. We're just flirting with 300, man, and y'all have been a huge part of that. The biggest part of that, honestly. Like, I was not getting that kind of traffic just doing it by my lonesome. So truly thank y'all once again. We'll just go in order that we jumped on. Moiz Audio, give him the business.
Yeah, someone mentioned that. No, it was Topuria says he was going to announce something, and I was thinking maybe it's Lou St. Keita, because if you go to Lou St. Keita's Instagram page, it has no mention of Octagon MMA as his promotion, and he's a Venom athlete. So if he ends up fighting Ilya Topuria at 155, then I broke it down first.
That'd be a hell of a fight.
Second
you
of
heard
all,
it. You heard it here first.
My sexy sex parlay this week is Ruffy by KO, Leal by KO, and Ankalaev by KO. It will be around plus 1,400-1,500 range. So
wait, say that one more time. Ruffy
KO, Leal KO, and Ankalaev KO.
Oh, I might have to play that.
Yeah, let's go. I love you, Joey.
No, that's why they're all my winners to win.
You.
They're all my winners to win. So hey, that's worth a sprinkle.
I love you, Joey.
I love that. I don't even want to know what the odds are, but those odds are gonna be lovable.
I love you.
Let's see.
All right, we'll see you next week. Cage Warriors 184 next week. Return of George Hardwick and probably some other trashy European promotion as well. So I'm looking forward to it. So see you next week.
See you then, Bo. Thanks again, boys. Aaron, the dog, dude.
Yes.
Thank you so much once again for joining me once again, dude. Let him have it, man.
Good to be back. Hopefully I can see you boys in person tomorrow when I invite myself onto the pub stream. But we'll see.
Yeah. What you think?
It's good to be alive and well. First of all, I got the plus 4,300 with Moiz on the prelims, and I can go over those. I'll go over those real quick. Just that everybody else wants to.
Sure. Let him have it, man.
Yeah, but I mean, me and Moiz agree on just about all this card till the main event. So Ozzy Diaz, John Castaneda, Myron Santos, obviously Carlos Leal, do I have to say it? Armin Petrosian, Saruya, and Curtis Blades. So those 7 are our opening full prelim parlay for plus 4,300. That's a little less than the Zhang Li with Ayman Zahabi in it from back in the day. Almost half of what that was. But, it is what it is. 7 fights, 4,300. I have a Saruya bet as well. I think he gets by sub. And also, I'm not bringing my show back anytime soon. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Like I have to be willing to put in a lot of time that at this point I'm not putting in, and I'm having just almost as good of results. So yeah, but Ozzy Diaz I also have, and then I have my 3-fight parlay to end the night with Jalen Turner, Justin Gaethje, and Poatan Alex Pereira. So that's my plays as of now. I might add a prop or two. And the over half a takedown for Justin Gaethje at plus 200.
Love it. Hey, best of luck to you and everyone else on panel and in the chat with your bets and shit this weekend, boys. And dude, thanks again. Mickey, stubborn Mickey, dude. Thank you, Bubba. What do you got for him?
Yeah, so I have a couple things. Can you hear me right now?
No.
Oh,
barely, just barely.
Yeah. Okay. I have fight to start round 3 now in the Ozzy Diaz Santos fight, parlayed with any fighter to win by KO in the Turner Bahamondes fight. Most significant strikes, Bobby King Green and Justin Gaethje, most significant strikes. If you put a quarter unit on that, you make 5 units. So that's the one play I have. I have a little bit of action enough to make 1 unit on Ozzy Diaz round 1 KO. Aside from that, I got some action on Justin Gaethje. Yeah, had to just enough to make a unit basically, and I got a quarter unit on Alex Pereira, 3, 4, 5 taking it light this week. I'm about 5 units up this year. I want to keep that going. So
fuck yeah.
Might have some more action. Follow me at the MMA tips/stubborn. All right, guys, have a good day.
You too, Bubba. Thank you. Joey DFS. Talk to him, and dude, thank you as always.
Anytime, my brother. Yeah, you can find me at Joe DFS Betting on X. Also, tonight you can find me at RotoWire MMA. I got invited to go on for their DFS show at 8 p.m. on YouTube, on RotoWire MMA on YouTube. More importantly, you motherfuckers better tune in tomorrow night. It's going down on Pub Sports Radio. If you haven't submitted your picks, submit your picks at Pub Sports Radio. It's absolutely fucking free. And the winner gets $100. You can't beat that. It's absolutely fucking free. Then after this card, I'm going to be chilling because we got Pubapalooza coming up soon.
Damn right.
And I'm excited as fuck for that. We're
Hell
going to
yeah.
chill with the MMA squad and the rest of the community. And it's going to be a hell of a fucking time.
I can't wait, dude. Joey, man, thank you. Aaron, Mickey, Moiz, everyone in the chat, dude, everybody that came through, y'all the shit. This was a great stream. And yeah, man, I'll be back for the next one. And yeah, I'll drop y'all down and give my final spiel here. But dude, y'all are the shit. And yeah, let's do it again. Thanks again. Joey, get kicked. Aaron, get kicked. Bye-bye. All right. Man, that was a good one. That was good shit, y'all. Thank y'all once again. Let me get my fucking overlay that Big Show made for me up there. Yeah, shout out to him. Big Show came through. I'll go through the chat one more time. Shout out to Mills. Good fights. Here's where the big booty Latino don't fucking blow up my spot, dude. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'll see y'all boys soon, man. I'll see y'all on Saturday first, but then I'll see y'all in person here in a couple weeks. So yeah, dude, I think I will head over there for a second myself, dude. God, I think I got to hold my nose and go Team Proppy. You know, it's not something I'm proud of, but yeah, I don't really fuck with Rich like that. I think he's fucking piece of shit. But yeah, that's all I got on that. Best of luck to everyone. Thank y'all for coming through. This was a kick-ass stream. General, fucking smart-ass Stankelbein, dude. I got your fucking Stankelbein right here. Wise guy. Nah, thank you, Moiz. Catch you next time. Shute Zake, Action Jackson, dude. Thank you for hanging out. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Best of luck to you. Wine time. Same to you, man. Yeah, dude. I'll see you soon. Bo. Thanks for coming through, man. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you all have a great weekend, dude. Reed, good to see you, dude. Best of luck. Have a good one. Good weekend. Jackie boy. We had a Jackie boy appearance, boys. That just does not happen every day. Hell of a stream. Hell of a stream. So yeah, make sure I don't miss anybody. Noah with another wild theory. Yeah, man. Good shit. Good shit. Don't want to miss anybody. Yep, Joey, appreciate it. Yep. You gone this far. You got to get through the whole chat, man. Yep, Action Jackson. All right, gentlemen. See you soon, boy. All right. Like Joey said, Pub Sports Radio. The party starts at 6:30. I'll be calling the fights. Hope to see y'all there. Best of luck. One more time. This is my action. Just a greasy little 2-unit slate. Half unit on Gaethje. Half unit on Francis Marshall. This is my Locker Room Talk podcast parlay. Blades and Magomed plus 157. And my prop is Magomed by KO plus 360. That's what I got, boys. That's what I got. I've been on a little bit of a winning streak, and I'd like it to continue. So thank y'all once again. Best of luck to you. Special thank you to the panel that joined me. Shit, let's do it again next week. I will be back. Hope to see you then. Hope to see you tomorrow at the pub. Best of luck with all your bets. And I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it in your stomach. I will. Bye.